Captain Spacebeard is at it again! Nobody can stop me! Yeah, how's it going? Hope you're having a good day. Because I'm having a good day. I want everyone to have a good day. Maybe the stream will make your day better. Yeah, it probably won't. But I'm gonna give it a shot. And as usual, my intros are stilted and dreadful. Also, the game is not capturing? Oh. Accidentally clicked on some... Wait, this is new. Murder on Eridanos? That must be a new thing, because it used to be just this one over here. Well, I'll have to look into that. Not gonna do that right now, but I will have to look into that. Later, though. Because we're still on Monarch, and I want to get off this planet. We've been here for 2 streams now. Alright. Yep. Last time we dealt with the Borscht King. Didn't like him, so I killed him. Now, what do I have to do? We got... we still kind of got plenty of stuff to do, looks like. Slaughterhouse Clive, yeah, that's what we just did. Not gonna go all the way back for that. Radio Free Monarch was speak to the information broker at Devil's Peak. We can either go underground through the caverns, or we can go up the side of the mountain, presumably. Not gonna do that one. I think we're gonna go over here first. I wonder what's... There's a little closed off area over there. Wonder if I can go in there, if that's another quest deal. Okay, we got 2 different things over here. This is probably the main thing I need to do. Wait, no, it isn't. Lilia Hagen has a lead on some expensive salvage. Abandoned lab. Alright, the gas I was supposed to recover. Gotcha. How's my weight looking? Looking pretty good. Alright. We're gonna go this way.
The caves back east are safest. We can head up this path if you want to shoot your way through a few nightmares on your way up.
Yeah, who wants to do it the safe way? There's the safe way and there's the Beard way. The Captain Beard way. What's all this about? Nothing important, it looks like. Oh, hey, Sublight. What's up, guys?
Well, hello, stranger. Good to see you're still alive. You want to purchase something?
Do I know you? Oh, right, I think I found him in a cave. I think? That was that guy, right? The guy who was injured in the cave that was filled with traps? Yeah, I think this was him. Between you and Arthur, I'm starting to think Sublight's got a spelunking problem.
Oh, you met Arthur. I hope he's all right. You want to buy something?
I don't know. He might be alright, he might be dead. I don't remember Arthur. What do you got? Got anything good? Not really. really don't got nothing I want. Could sell stuff to him, though.
We're alive.
Don't stand a chance. Yeah, more nasties over there. Marauders, marauders. Hello, fellas. Captain Spacebeard, prepare to die. Man, you can get real close to these guys before they get upset. I just walked up to this barrier, and, like, that guy was about to notice me, then I walked up to the barrier, and suddenly he didn't notice me anymore. I guess they're not looking at your head, but your torso. Alright, I won't complain. Back at it. I was gonna stream yesterday, but you know how it is. You see something, you see somebody else doing something you really want to see, and you end up watching that instead. I almost thought, oh no, I'll watch this, and then I'll do something later on in the day. 8 hours later, it was still going. Oh wait, no, this guy noticed me. That was just a fluke last time. All the scrap. There's scrap. Cascadia. Door's locked. Well, hopefully there's another way in. Oh, look! Another way in.
Going silent.
Hello.
We're good.
Did nobody notice that I just killed that guy? Normally, when you stealth kill somebody like that, everyone around will notice. I guess not in this game. I guess if you get them all in one blast, it actually kills the person before you're out of time dilation, then they don't... Then I guess nobody around notices. I'm thinking that's how it works. At least this side of town doesn't look nearly as bad as the other side. Secret lab access. Yeah, let's clear the town first. Gotta clean up this here town. Hello, I'm the cleanup crew, and you guys are the mess. I might need to turn the difficulty up. It just feels a little too easy. Starting to feel that way. Ooh, a safe.
I'd have just broken it.
Yeah, I'm sure you would have been able to break that. A lot of bodies. They don't look that like they've been here that long. Maybe people were living here for a little bit before the Marauders popped in. Could be. Yeah, the town's mostly clean. Let's get in here. Alright, radar's detecting somebody that way. Probably not a threat. Welcome to Rizzo's point-of-purchase operating system. Employee, McClure Cecil, has been on shift for 88,536 hours. You have earned a 5-minute break. View current inventory. Dark Matter Bar, 0 in stock. Purple Berry Bunch, 0 in stock. Yeah, nothing's in stock. Purple Berry Crunch, Purple Berry Jelly, Purple Berry Lunch, Purple Berry Munch. R&B Tubes, Retro Rockets, Lemon Slap, Nannerspank, Purple Berry Punch. Yeah, nothing's in stock. Begin transaction. Did you greet the customer by saying, "Welcome to Rizzo's Sweet Shop? We've got your candy handy. How can I sweeten your day?" Yes. Have you offered the customer a slap? Sales of Lemon Slap are down. Remind our customers how refreshing a good slap is. Thirsty friend? Nothing beats a zesty slap. Yes. No, I just said no this time. Reminder, all employees must meet their weekly product recommendation quota. Records indicate that you have not recommended a product in 3,689 days. Your file has been flagged for performance review. Oh man. Supervisor override. Password antediluvian. Okay. And secret lab in the sweet shop. Oh, hi. So, how's things? What's up with this? Oh, this guy just looks sad. He looks sad.
Watch out!
Oh, shit!
That's the last of them.
Alright, who was responsible for that? Also, why'd you run in front of me? He was just sitting there thinking, man, I hear all that shooting outside. All my friends are probably dead. This planet sucks. I don't want to be a marauder anymore. And now he isn't a marauder anymore. Yeah, something in my eye. Speaking of things and parts of my body, whatever that weird shit has been going on with my throat seems to have resolved itself properly this time. My body is no longer constantly trying to force up air to deal with something that I'm pretty sure couldn't actually be gotten rid of, so... yeah. I think I'm finally healthy. Alright. We'll explore the rest of the town on our way back up. Alright, secret lab entered.
This is Rizzo's lab, all right. Place has more dust than sweetener now.
Wonder what we're gonna find down here other than that gas. Oh, can't go straight in there. Can't unlock that door. Vending machine. Ah!
Proximity alert. Biology human. Protocol kill all plants. Suspended. Present your Rizzo identification credentials or prepare to be downsized.
Disengage security protocols. I'm not a threat.
Attempting to disengage security protocols without proper authorization is a fireable offense. Priming weapons.
Hang on. I'm an authorized Rizzo employee. Password antediluvian.
Executive level password accepted as identification according to Employee ID Protocol A-3501. Welcome back, Doctor. Be advised. Mantisaur threat level is petrifying purple berry. Please use caution. Mantisaur wounds are not covered under Rizzo's health policy. Have a productive day.
Get the feeling not a lot is covered under health policy. Alright. One of these two is providing a boost to my lie, because I'm pretty sure it's only 50. Cafeteria menu. Monday, borscht. Tuesday, borscht soup. Wednesday, borscht surprise. Thursday, borscht and beans. Friday, beans and borscht. A lot of borscht. Alright, we're in. That was easy. Reminder, personal messages on Rizzo time will result in a mandatory deduction from your monthly candy fund. Do they just get paid in candy? Alright, let's look at messages. From Redacted to Chartrand. You will not see me. Hold on. Let's read down here. From Chartrand to Redacted. I understand we're bound for a secondary lab. Will you be supervising our research time, or will it be the standard work from the shadows routine? Response. You will not see me, but I will be close. Continue your research, Doctor. Report to me when you have achieved a mission end state. That sounds ominous. To Fall from Chartrand. Thank you for your optimism, Lore. What we're doing isn't easy under the best of circumstances, much less with the board cutting quarters. I can promise you that our research will lead to a better Halcyon, even if we have to pay a terrible cost getting there. Ominous. To Redacted. With all respect, I urge you to reconsider your decision to classify our research results on the native fauna of Terra 1. I assure you that we will diligently redact any references to our project or its purpose from any papers we release. We have made several discoveries about how the terraforming process affected the nucleon of the Raptidon and Manti families. At the very least, allow us to inform our fellow board researchers that these creatures will perish when O2 concentrations are reduced to 19.5%, a level within human tolerance. This is not about fame or prestige. This is about potentially saving lives. Please. From Redacted. You have your orders, Doctor. Your project is too important, too sensitive to allow any hint of it to reach the public. Alright, signal Anna to interface with the Cascadia landing pad. Search fuel controls. Closest functioning terminal with refueling authorization is located in the Flavor R&D lab.
Captain, I'm waiting for your signal at Cascadia's landing pad. You'll need to connect the storage tanks to my fueling system, and then initiate the transfer from an authorized terminal within the lab.
Sounds good. They're probably just researching a new flavor down here. It can't be like that. It sounds ominous, but it's, yeah, we're just gonna find more about whatever they're working. It's just gonna be a new flavor. There are the Mantisaurs. We can break in here. Flamethrower. Helmet. Stuff, 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 stuff. Oh. We got traps. Keep an eye out for traps.
Watch out. Someone's booby-trapped the place.
I wish I had warnings like that more often, and not when I actually notice them before you. Still, I appreciate the effort. Let's check over here first. Oh. Up. Yep. Yep, haven't seen anything too ominous here. I forget what this Alta Vitae gas is for. I wonder what they needed it for here.
Nice.
Oh, refueling system enabled. Connection established with northern landing pad. Freighter unreliable. Okay. Align fueling system. Actually, check the logs first. Animal trials. Tom was skeptical that animal trials would yield good data, but I wanted to start small. I wish someone had thought to pack a breeding stock of fruit flies from Earth. Writing them off as mere pest species has limited our research efforts more than once. With approval from C&P, I've made arrangements to peruse the borscht factory near Fallbrook. Cystipigs mature reasonably swiftly. I feel this is the best option available to us. I've done great things with Cystipig engineering in the past. Of course, my current project is far more difficult than merely enhancing the baconated flavoring of Cystipig tumors. Let's see if I can make lightning strike twice, this time on alternative tissue. Log moving to Cascadia. The board has repeatedly denied my requests for data from the other teams investigating the issue. I'm guessing their efforts have progressed no further than ours. There is some good news. We'll be heading to a town called Cascadia. Apparently Rizzo volunteered to provide lab space. We could use a change of scene. I'll ask the movers to handle this terminal with care. I'm starting to have doubts that animal testing will yield us the results we seek, but succumbing to pessimism helps no one. What are they working on? Oh, this terminal's Universal Defense Logistics. So, cooperation between two companies? Alright, align the fueling system. Fuel pumps aligned. Connect storage tanks and initiate decipher transfer fuel. Initiate transfer. Ah, of course. This terminal does not have administrator permissions. Access restricted to Executive Research Focus Group terminal. Of course.
There we go. As perfectly aligned as the plan itself.
Not that perfectly. We still got more stuff to do. Back it up. Back it up. Now, what's going on here? Dr. Thomas Linwood Real. In gratitude. Simple Shrine. It's just a list of names. Oh, we got paper here. McNulty's testimonial. You didn't have to go this far to get out of paying that bad bet on the Darlings. I mean, you gave me 6 years to pay you back for last year's championships. I told you were right. I had your back. We could have drawn straws or something, but you went off and did it and you didn't even tell me. This shouldn't have happened, man. Fuck this, you earned better. Charlie.
It may be hard for us to understand, but this was indeed a noble act.
What was? We don't even know what he did. Paul's testimonial. I'd like to think you'd be happy about the data I recovered. These days I'm mostly thinking about how you should still be with us. And we should have had more support from the board. And no one should have ever needed to take such a crazy, stupid, brave risk. I don't know if your folks will ever get to see you, but I made sure you were all tidy. Small stitches. Ava put you in your best suit. Did it herself alone. Said she owed you. See you in the equation, Tom. We miss you.
Gotta admit, I ain't got a lot of sympathy for someone willing to experiment on themselves. Or any person, really.
They experimented on themselves? Where'd you get that information? Tom, as your manager, I'm supposed to review your achievements in history, holding up examples of important milestones that emphasize your ability to work with us, with and sacrifice for the company. Even when we die, it's all, how much did you make for us? Everyone here knows what we're up against, and how long we have. You knew better than anyone. The way you talked about the lives we forgot in passing, the dock worker who kept a red kerchief in one of her pockets, and you wondered why. The server at the bar trying to read a book on the sly until our orders was up, and you wondered what it was. The worker who swept the roads, but when she found a dead sprat, stopped to bury it. I didn't notice half the lives around me until you'd point out the little things that made each one unlike any other you'd met. I have to live long enough that I can shout your name at Byzantium, tell everyone what you did for them, because I could write for 40 days and nights and not tell a tenth of the little things I saw in you. Guthrie. You were an excellent chimerist and a credit to our team. Upon our return to Byzantium, I will file to have the copyrights for our work made in your name. The company will own them, but your name will be on every legal filing. People will see it and perhaps think of you. I hope this adequately communicates the depth of my esteem. I will forever appreciate your efforts to improve communication between myself and the rest of the team. I do not believe I will drink vodka again, however. This guy was really loved. Nyoka said he experimented on himself? We gotta get to the bottom of this. What was so important that he do that? And why to kill him? What'd he do? I have questions. It's like a mantisaur hole. Some locks you can't pick. I wonder why. Oh wait, no, it's because I didn't have enough skill, that's why. Wow, brain. My brain is bad. Research notes tissue compatibility acceptable losses. Chief concern is rejection of the tissue, a problem as classical as limb transplantation, though obviously at a cellular level. The scale of the problem, though, even with the Alta Vitae bolstering our efforts, an achievement of such proportion has never been attempted, or even considered. How do we define a tolerable failure rate when the losses could swell to affect millions? Even 1% is unthinkable. I have much to consider. Transfer to secondary site. Project has been reassigned to a secondary lab. I'm told the board is pulling out of Terra 1, and we don't even have time to transfer our research. For once, I'm grateful our laborers didn't make significant strides here. I won't forget Tom's sacrifice. Up until the end, he knew it had to happen. If it wasn't one of us, the board would have volunteered inmates from Tartarus. I'll be sure to carry his example to the new lab, and the next phase of human trials. Hey, maybe they weren't working on a new flavor for their food.
Well done.
Get him good.
Fine hit, Captain. We're destined to die. Everyone all right?
Oh, why didn't you help your friends? Why you hide back there? Maybe they weren't friends.
This is the part where I take over, Captain. Do not fret. I've been cracking systems like these for years.
Can't be any harder than understanding scientism, right?
I do so love when you jest with me. I will take that as an intended distraction from the stress of all that could go terribly and excruciatingly wrong should I fail.
Yeah, please don't fail.
Aha! Got it. Easy as mock apple pie.
Not too shabby, preacher man.
You can say that again. Except for the last part. Do not call me that. On pain of death.
I'd like to see you try and stop me.
That makes two of us. Preacher man. Transition to Cascadia. Well, not ready to leave yet. Ooh. Oh no! Whoops. Back her down. Can he even make it back to us? Alright, but before I go jumping through the elevator shaft, let's check this other side back here. The trapped area. Very flawed security system. Ah. Damn it, I wasn't that close. Ah. Ah.
Systems.
Everyone all right?
We've entered the robo zone. Also, I think it's safe to say, as other things I've been doing, I've got Star Sector pretty much locked down. I think I've said it before, but I was testing modding it up, and with almost every mod installed, there were just a few that I didn't install. Like one or two factions I... Ow, ow, ow. Okay, yeah, that hurts. But yeah, I haven't had any... I've played for a reasonably extended amount of time, and the game only crashed once. Ow! These are very quiet steam vents. Ow, ow.
Get up!
Oh yeah, and there was a thing right there that I only kind of caught out of the corner of my eye. Neat.
And we're stalking, and we're stalking.
Alright, that door, you would have skipped all of it. So many doors that require maximum lockpicking. Like, in order to be able to do that by now, you would have had to put all of your points into, like, one thing from the start of the game.
Cap, we can use this ventilation system to solve our bug problem.
Oh yeah, bug problem. Are you suggesting a non-violent solution? What'd you do with the real Nyoka?
Gloriously showering prey in high-velocity shells is quite thrilling, I'll admit. But it ain't cheap. It stains my spirit to say it, but this here's a more economical option.
But we're swimming in bullets.
Manosaurs need an oxygen-rich environment, more than we do. We drop the oxygen levels a bit, we can suffocate them. Here, see? Done. Won't be but a minute before they're all rolling around, desperately trying to figure out why they're dying and why they can't stop it.
If only fighting mantisaurs were this easy all the time.
Don't I know it? They're expensive prey.
I mean, I think we already dealt with all of them. So it's... we didn't really need to do that, but no, we did it. Doesn't show where I am on this map. Ah well, I know where I am. Yeah. So, I guess the job's done. Goods are secured. Yeah, job's done. We haven't found any further information on why that guy was experimenting on himself necessarily, other than him volunteering to do it because he was that kind of guy. Don't even know what they were working on yet. Yep. Yep. Ooh. We found ourselves a science weapon. Mind control ray. A misfiled form put a research group specializing in marketing jingles into an advanced top-secret weapons research facility. The research group spent months incorporating their new marketing jingles into the advanced weaponry and developed the mind control ray. Once the mishap was discovered, the entire facility was shut down and all personnel were reassigned to the most remote outpost corporate could find. I don't think I had information on that one. Well, we got it now. Let's equip it so we can figure out what it's all about later. Yep.
No!
Nyoka. I guess that's it. We're done here. Mission accomplished. Ah, boy. It's nice to have a game where your companions can at least attempt to follow you when you're jumping around, but it ain't perfect. And someone locked up in here with a gun?
Used to be, you can get the best wine on Monarch here.
Never had much of a sweet tooth myself. Indulgences like Rizzo's were frowned upon in my household.
Oh, this is the sheriff's office. Wait a minute. Oh shit, we're on the other side. So there was a way to get from this side to the other side. You had to go through here. Did I completely miss this elevator last time, or was it not here? Nah, surely I would have noticed. Damn it. Well, I don't want to be on this side. I want to be on the other side, so we're going back. Gotta find someone to test this mind control rifle on. Yep. Yep. Alright, so, all loaded up on the gas. Didn't really learn what they were doing here. They must have scrubbed the system clean. Or they were just careful not to make any reports indicating what they were doing. I hope we pick up this thread again later, because I want to know what they were up to. Targets acquired.
Here we go. Fate shines on us today.
All right. That's what it... Ow. Ow.
Come out and play.
Incoming!
Just get past that armor.
Alright, so it turned him to my side. Should have figured. Stop standing in the gas vent, you dumbass. Becker, get away from the steam vent. Hey, how's it going? These guys have no situational awareness whatsoever. Our sales are safe. Never anything, like, super interesting in these saves. It's always just stuff. Welcome to Rizzo's Employee Monitoring and Human Resources portal. Here to assess your progress? Grab a can of Rizzo's Purple Berry Punch, sit back, and learn how you can sweeten your career. Note, all employee reviews are property of Rizzo. Misuse of data may result in fines, loss of employee perks, and negative reviews. Review of Blackwood Zora. Zora is a top-notch sawbones with a good head for working under pressure. She knows how to assimilate large amounts of detailed information to make quick decisions. Her competence and decisiveness have allowed her to restore more than a few limbs and digits lost to carelessness around machinery. Recommend for Employee of the Month. Okay. Executive Review McClure Cecil. Cecil's enthusiasm for Rizzo's products is unmatched, and he displays an impressive knowledge of company products. He's exactly the kind of worker we need to keep at our storefronts. Do not promote beyond store manager. So you don't want to be too enthusiastic working for Rizzo's if you want to move up. Export executive review for Blackwood Zora to external datapad. Why'd I do that? Why was that an option? Okay. Well, I did that. Oh wait, I met a Zora. Zora has asked you to investigate an old relay station that has been overrun by monsters. He hopes to find answers. Oh yeah, Zora's the other like leader person for the Iconoclast. She used to work for Rizzo. As an executive? Or and an employee. It's just an executive review, right? Huh. So what is the purpose in me copying her employee review? Clearly there is a use for it that I have not been made aware of yet. What do we got here? A locked door? Impossible! Okay, it just bleeds outside. Welcome to the offices of Rizzo, a wholly owned subsidiary of East West Company. What a terrible name for a company. To McClure, from Violet. Cecil, I have received multiple complaints about your interactions with customers. According to these reports, the following phrases have been used when describing Rizzo products being sold at your storefront. If that ain't savings, just call me a Raptidon. Beep. The latest batch is gonna knock you out like a nose full of sulfur. The north end of a southbound woolly cow. These and others are not approved metaphors. Please refer to your employee handbook for the list of metaphors allowed when working. Alright. From McClure to Violet. Violet, I've received notices of the following violations. Consumption of non-approved lunch material, failure to volunteer for voluntary overtime, sale of restricted goods. I contest these violations on the following grounds. Number 1, I'm allergic to purpleberry. Making one of our pre-approved purpleberry lunch meals will literally kill me. To be candid, it is a miracle I have lived here this long without incident. Number 2, I can't volunteer for overtime because I've already been assigned overtime shifts. 3, okay, I'll fess up to selling restricted goods. You got me there. Selling soap to a man who stinks so bad I can't smell the sulfur around him is against the rules. Fine, I won't do it anymore. How is he even allowed to work for Rizzo if he's allergic to their products? Bottleby? Pauline Bottleby? To Pauline Bartleby from Violet. Raptidon sightings. Ms. Bartleby, I am writing to inform you that multiple employees have filed Form R441, Perceived Danger to Human Resources, through my office. It appears that Raptidon sightings are growing more and more frequent. As Rizzo Incorporated has not responded to our requests for safety equipment, a level of concern and, dare I say it, restlessness grows among the workers. Any indication as to the truth of these sightings, or of the rumors that Rizzo Incorporated is no longer supporting our efforts here, would go a long way toward improving company morale. From Zora Blackwood to Violet. Violet, please, we are all begging you, for the love of all that is good and just, please let Cecil sell soap to Simon again. He's got some kind of condition. I don't rightly know what it is, but I've smelled corpses with a finer odor than his. Stinky. Simon's a stinky boy. He's probably dead. Given all that's happened here. Yep. Invisible wall! Ow! Placement of these invisible walls is bullshit. Due to emergency precautions, the Rizzo Bridge to Success, trademark, has been sealed. For your safety and safety of others, all access is denied until further notice. I have 150 to hack the gate. It's like... Man, why is security so tight on that fucking bridge? I smell marauders. Hey there. How you doing? What you looking at there, buddy?
We're not getting through. Got him.
Squash him! Get him!
That's the last of them.
Authorized users Cecil McClure. Unable to establish connection to Rizzo monetary process. And what do we got here? February 4th, 2344. Law help me, help us all. I saw one, frothing at the mouth, barely able to string a word or two together, walking at me as if to devour me whole. Zora was right. There are monsters here. We need to get out of here if we want to live. February 5th. From Zora, you aren't insane. They were people once. I don't know what they are now. Wait, what? Who was people once? Ain't no zombies around here. What? March 11th. To Cecil. These crazy assholes don't know how to use a keypad. I took one from my clinic office and installed it on the bridge gate. 2613. Be safe. Alright, we got a code for the door. Nice. I don't know if it really matters or if there's anything at all that matters on that bridge, but I'm gonna go check it out. And the sun has gone into a terrible position. Give me 1 second. Or several. Just gonna close the blinds. Yeah. Alright. I am not being blinded by the sun anymore. Hooray. Close. Yep. Alright, well, I'm near the bridge, so let's go check that out right now. Open. Access gate unlocked. Please be advised that harm to company assets or personnel as a result of the bridge being opened will be divided and taken from every Cascadia employee's pay. Oh, wait a minute. There was a ladder here. I mean, yeah, I could have taken the... I didn't even need to open the gate. I could have just jumped off. I didn't even look. Yeah, well, whatever. So what do we got? Like a couple bodies, a couple robots. There's a mine there.
That one's done for.
Blech. A flaw, physical damage weakness. Taking too much physical damage has made you soft and vulnerable to more physical damage. 25% more physical damage received. But I do get a perk point. I've already taken a flaw that I'm weak to plasma damage. Do I want to take another one? Then again, that could be a way of increasing the difficulty in a way. You know what? Fuck it. I'll take it. Now might be a good time to take the Armor Master. 10% armor rating bonus. Clothing... Does clothing benefit from the armor rating bonus? 100% skill bonus. Alright, from pieces. Yeah, let's take Armor Master. So let me check my armor. Does the benefit apply visually to the thing, or? Oh yeah, my jacket's getting real torn up. I don't know. Well, hang on a minute. Let me look at my skill. And ooh. Oh, that's down because I'm concussed. Oh yeah, it is working. The eye patch gives me 5 to lie, and here it says I'm getting 10. Alright. So based on what I'm wearing, I'm getting the lie, and I'm getting 10 from my current choice of attire. Cool. Ow. Why are there just random mines on this bridge? Right, well, that door's still sealed. Yeah, here's hoping that decision to take just things that make me weaker to stuff doesn't come back to bite me later. I need a flaw susceptible to mines. That's one I need. Chasm generators at 32% capacity. Open northern gate. Northern gate open. Oh, there we go. Sweet. Alright, why'd I touch that computer again? What's going on here? Oh, there's a whole building down here. Safe house. Oh. Raptidon. A lot of mag picks. We got a Cystipig. Who's all down here, I wonder? Woolly cow? That's a robot. Oh no. There is a woolly cow right there. Herbert. There's a man called Herbert. Yeah, I thought the robot was named Woolly Cow. I didn't actually see the cow. I guess he's a Rizzo employee, and he's marked as hostile. If I attack him, I'm guessing the robots are gonna wake up. Well. Let's get him. Can you get him from there? Okay, she shoots through the boxes. Holy shit, my friends are dead. Yep. Yep. Shit. This is horrible. They're having trouble shooting me through the grate. Oof. That was rough. He's got a special thing called the candy cane. The woolly cow got caught in the crossfire. Game's still acting like I'm in combat. It's marked with a red thing. Maybe he wasn't actually hostile? This robot isn't hostile? Or maybe it's not hostile now because... I don't know. There were red marks on the compass, so I figured he was a baddie. That skeleton seems strangely big to anyone else. Anyway, what was this thing I picked up? A candy cane. It does N-ray damage. So it doesn't do a lot of damage, but does rare kind of damage, I guess? Kinda tempted to reload just to see if it was actually possible to talk to him. You know what, I'm gonna do it real quick. Real quick, like. Oh wait, nah, see the little icon? Yeah. Alright, for some reason, I guess the serving robot... Well, yeah, the serving robot's a serving robot. It's not gonna attack anybody. It's not equipped to that. It's probably not even programmed for that. Now, check out this computer. This terminal is the sole property of Buck Walter H. Access by any person other than Buck Walter H. is unauthorized. Consult your Rizzo Employee Handbook for fines corresponding to the unauthorized access of personal use terminals. Journal entry, there's a Buck Walter D here. Well, let's check Buck Walter H first. Preparations. Dearest Margaret, I fear that when you wake you'll think I've abandoned you like Rizzo has. I assure you of the opposite. I have commenced preparations to ensure you and Herbert survive until you are both rescued. As for myself, I fear the worst. I'll make every attempt to survive the coming months, but the bites I suffered while fleeing from the Raptidons show no sign of healing. I can only hope that you wake before I pass, but in the worst case, know that I love you both. Yours now and well after my atoms have been consigned to the Aether, Howard. Rationing. Dearest Margaret, our quarters here may be tiny, but Herbert continues to investigate its every nook and cranny with utter delight. I am pleased to report that he shows no signs of distress following our sojourn into this humble new home. I have brought with me everything I can take from the surface. Our ex-colleagues continue to try and live above ground, though they have barred the north gate from the encroaching Raptidons. They remain unaware as to the existence of this hideaway, and I aim to keep it so. How would they be unaware? There's an elevator that's visible on the bridge. If they found my store of food, they'd surely seek to divide it amongst themselves. Recalling my emergency training, though it was years ago, I have managed to secure intubation to sustain you while you sleep so peacefully. Hold on a minute. I gotta retrieve my phone here. I've never heard this word before. Intubation. I guess it's a word for food? The process of inserting a tube called an endotracheal tube through the mouth and then into the airway. This is done so that a patient can be placed on a ventilator to assist with breathing during anesthesia, sedation, or severe illness. Huh. Okay then. I didn't know there was a specific word for that. Properly rationed, our supplies here will last some years. Surely enough that Rizzo will come to rescue us. At the very least, Herbert shall survive well through his adolescent years. With proper rationing, perhaps even into adulthood. As for myself, my wounds have begun to smell. Herbert pretends not to notice, but the way his nose crinkles reminds me of how you used to laugh. Now he grows with each passing day. Yours now and well after my atoms have been consigned to the aether, Howard. Engineering a mother. Dearest Margaret, I hope you will not take offense should you one day wake to find an automechanical preparing Herbert's meals or adjusting your intake tubes. It has taken quite an effort, and many failures, to which my new burns can attest, to engineer an automechanical to take care of any person, much less one infant and one comatose woman. With any luck, should the infection in my leg continue to grow, these machines will handily replace my fatherly duties and maintain the loving care required to raise Herbert and nurse you back to health. To my surprise, the cooking model is even capable of limited tutoring service. Underwear. Dearest Margaret, the automechanicals are working splendidly. Their fervor reminds me of my youth years ago, before I became the exhausted husk I am today. Part of me is thankful that you cannot see me in such a state, with one useless leg and ominous streaks of black racing along my veins. I will leave you with a word of advice. In the absence of proper undergarments, I have taught the automechanicals to wash tanned raptidon hides for reuse. With the last vestiges of my strength, I collected a few from the surface. Should you wake, I beg you, do not go up there. Remain here until rescued. Our colleagues have perished and only monsters now remain. Entries of Buckwalter D. Letters. Word deal. Father insists I practice my letters, so here we are. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, J, K, L, M, N, P. Just typing across the keyboard. Rizzo. Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch ready to eat. Tripicale Flakes Purple Berry flavored Power Nuggets. Rizzo Purple Berry Lunch non-organic purple berries, crackers, cheese, and pea-free nuts. There's always time for Purple Berry Lunch. New. Net weight 32 ounce, 90 gram. Rizzo's Knock You Out CCN 76 milk chocolate. Okay, this kid. Today, Father finally lets me use the candy cane. It is called a scythe. He showed me how to be safe, so I do not burn myself. Maybe I can use it to capture another woolly friend and make him proud. Howard is not moving this morning. His tummy is very still, and he is very quiet like Mother was when Howard took her tubes out and cried all night. I think White Hat is my father now. I don't know if it is able to be proud, but I will try my best. Aw. How long were they down here? So, that's either Howard or the mother. Maybe this one's Howard. The bones are all jumbled. Well, that's pretty sad. That's a lot of Purple Berry Crunch. My Purple Berry Crunch now. So the kid was like a child when he was brought in here. Or like super, super young. Something happened to the mom, so she was like comatose and never woke up. And then the dad died, and then the kid was here left alone and raised by a robot. That's pretty sad. And then I just showed up and vaporized him. Oh wait, no, he's not vaporized. He's still here. He's dead. Well, dang. I'm a monster. He was just down there minding his own business. Well, we still got stuff to do. Star-Crossed Troopers. Right, this is Nyoka's thing. I need to find a vending machine. I am super way down. So, we find ourselves a vending machine. There was one up here, was there? Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Also, give me a moment. I just want to check something real quick. Okay, that's what that was. Alright. Sell ourselves some stuff we don't need. The shock cannon. I think that's like the only one of those I've found. And a whole bunch of armor. Sugar Ops armor. Did I pick that up off of Herbert too? Defense skill, factory stock armor plating, reactive kinematic shield projector, improved hunter kit. Alright, now the Sugar Ops was, I picked this up from somewhere else, I think. Skill bonus, plasma damage up, and ray damage up. Interesting little set I got. Selling all the junk that I don't need. Loads of junk that I don't need. Sell it all, sell it all, sell it all. Junk? Okay. Is there anything here I wanted? Probably not. There usually isn't. Well, they got mag packs. You know what? I'll take those. Not that expensive, really. Okay, I think, yeah, looks like we're pretty much done with this town. Ain't a whole lot of stuff needs doing here. We're done. We're done. Fuck off. Aw, sleepy marauder. You two back up, you're in the way. That was needless. I was hoping he'd, like, bounce across the ceiling a bit more than that. Ah, well. And most of these other places are locked. Yeah, we're done here. We're done here. Yep, that door's still locked. Well, let's exit out that north hole. That hole in the north section of wall. Oh yeah, there were guys out here that we didn't finish off. They were still damaged, though. From our earlier scuffle. Gotta improve my lockpicking a little bit more. It's frustrating leaving all these things. Yeah, we're level 23 now? Yeah, by this point, if this was actually like a Fallout game, you probably would have had your lockpicking maximized as well as probably your persuasion, your speech, and maybe something else. Not this time. Oh, pardon me. Sneeze. Hold the sneeze. Hold the sneeze. Ugh.
Raps. Let's clear this sulfur-sodden fucks out so Hayes can rest in peace.
Big wrapped. Let me up.
Nice hit!
That's the last of them.
Yeah, I think this is my favorite science weapon so far. Alright. Buried near the surface of Hayes' grave is a small lockbox. Its hinges rusted through, and its wood almost completely rotted. It nearly falls apart in your hands, but in it you manage to find a tarnished silver medallion bearing the letters Charon. Though tooth marks and the gradual wearing away of sulfide, you can barely make out an epitaph carved into this tombstone's face. Got himself eaten, doing the right thing.
Hayes was the best self-sacrificing son of a saint I ever met. Halcyon is worse off without him. Now, if we're gonna lure the Manta Queen out, we'll need to find Rebecca and Anders. They took a UDL contract on Terra 2. We never heard from them again. Think it's time I call in a favor with Hiram. If anyone can track them down, it's him.
Why do we need their help? Actually, hold on. Tell me about the UDL contract.
I don't know much about it. It paid well, so they took it. They said they'd be back in a couple of weeks and that maybe we could all use the money to get off Monarch. That was a long time ago.
They're probably dead. You didn't try to find them?
I should have. I really should have. But soon after they left, Hayes and the others died. And to be honest, after him, I stopped trying. Because it hurt like hell to do so.
For what it's worth, I'm glad you're trying to confront it.
Thanks. I'm still not convinced I won't come to regret it, but we've started down this path. Might as well see it through. Maybe it'll stop me screaming at night. Now come on, let's make tracks before Hiram dies of old age.
Sounds like a plan. Who was Hiram? Now I don't want to fast travel to Stellar Bay. I want to look at the journal. Hiram's up there? Huh. I guess he's up there. Alright, well, that's where we're going. Looks like we're really whittling down the quests. I'm really hoping that we can clear this place out and move on. Hup. Yeah. Trekking up a mountain, trekking up a weird-looking mountain. This is the mountain climbing song. I can't sing, so I'm going to stop. Zippity zappity. That here, dead iconoclast, dead marauder, dead MSI soldier. There's a little bit of everybody up here.
Mess with us.
Yeah, who said taking this route
And
would
here
be
we are.
dangerous?
Told you we'd make it in one piece. Station ain't too far now.
You said this path going up the mountain was dangerous. That's fucking bullshit. This is fucking easy. Is this the cave? That's the cave. You know what? We'll take the cave down. Just to see what's in there. Probably just more
Hey, you,
Mantisaurs.
get over here! There are marauders up ahead!
Oh yeah? Who dis?
How many
Oh no. How the hell did marauders navigate the caverns?
What were you about to say, Vicar? Whatever.
This station's under the protection of the corporate compliance crew. You a marauder? 'Cause me and my sunshine, that's my gun if you were wondering, we
I
don't
wasn't.
take kindly to marauders.
No.
A coherent enough response, I reckon. Must be true. You're clear, but I would caution you against pressing on ahead. This station's plumb crawling with marauders, you know.
What are you doing up here? You hunting them?
I take it you ain't met the other C3s. Me and Sunshine are doing exactly what we've been tasked with. You want more details? You ought to talk to my crew. They're guarding a small barracks to the southeast, by the edge of the mountain.
What are you waiting for? Why don't we kill the marauders?
There is nothing I'd enjoy more, but the C3s play it by the book. Usually. Go petition the boss man. Maybe you can convince him to alter my duties.
Where are they?
See that path that runs underneath that giant archway? Follow it.
I don't know why I asked. She just told me. How I despise repetition.
Need something? Talk to Joy. And for the love of space, don't rile the marauders.
I'll rile them as much as I want. Alright, so C3s are... Which way again? Damn it, I said I didn't need more directions, and I'm already... Which direction did they say they were? Oh, man, I love invisible walls and terrible fucking... Down this way? Under the lip of... under the red edge here, okay. Wait Wait a minute, this guy looks familiar. Do I know this guy? I think I know this guy.
How'd you get up here? Through the caves?
No.
Good answer. I wasn't looking forward to gut-shotting you. See, the thing is, I'm with the corporate compliance crew. C3, if you will. We're mercs. And our current contract mandates that we annihilate any creatures or persons that emerge from the tunnel.
Allow me to intervene. It's my job to mediate any conflicts of interest regarding C3 and third parties. All right, first things first. To make a decision in this dispute, I'm gonna need to know what your role in your organization is.
You can consider me the CEO of a company of one.
A lean but efficient corporate structure. I'm impressed. Still, I gotta wonder. What are your intentions regarding Devil's Peak Station? That is why you've wandered out here, I presume.
Why was I coming up here again? I guess I was gonna meet Hiram. I don't know if they need to know that. I think somebody else asked me to come up here too. Was that the Iconoclast? Ah, my memory is a fucking dumpster fire. Let's play dumb. I've never even heard of Devil's Peak Station.
Might I remind you that it is unethical to lie in an arbitration?
How dare you?
Our guidelines allow us some leeway in identifying threats to our client. Your unorthodox profession makes me think we ought to remove you from the premises permanently. However, the terms of our contract specifically targets marauders, iconoclasts, MSI operatives, and anyone deemed to hobo-like in appearance.
And?
As you don't appear to fit any of those categories, I'm afraid I can't quite make a call on you.
Don't we, as a standing policy, provide an alternative to termination via financial restitution? Addie, our chief financial officer, could confirm, but I'm betting if you're willing to compensate us for our lost time and productivity due to this arbitration, you could pass.
Oh, you're gonna shake me down for cash, are you? No. Can't we all just get along for free?
I guess we might could. There's something I like about you. Can't put my finger on it, but I feel like I'd rather have you with us than against us.
Smart.
All right. Lance, unless you have a final point of contention to make, I'd say he's clear to go.
Nah, I'll sign the clearance form. Just, I must advise you to steer clear of Devil's Peak Station. It's teeming with marauders.
Anything else you need?
How'd the station end up overrun by marauders if you were hired to guard it?
Trying to say we didn't do our job?
Yes.
I'll have you know, our contract was to stop any marauders coming from the caves. Didn't say nothing about the ones taking the mountain path. We'll simply clear them out later, once we've got the go-ahead from Berthold.
Who's that, your boss?
That's right. Berthold Fox is our boss man, founder, president, and CEO. Bertie went down into the caves on a hunt for marauders, give or take, 6 hours ago. He's a hands-on type. Likes to handle the tougher tasks himself.
Yeah, sounds like we get along fine.
He should have been back. Going on 6 hours now. I'd ask you to check the caves for him, but then we'd have to kill you when you crawl back out.
Keep talking about killing me and I might just take you out. So, you going to kill Berthold when he returns from the caves too?
Space, no. The contract doesn't target C3s. How do we enforce it otherwise?
A mite cold-blooded, ain't he, Donald?
Speak for yourselves. I mean, make me an honorary C3 and I'll look for him.
Done. Use this. Signal's locked to Bertie's tracker. Should lead you right to him. Or his body. Whatever you find. Bring him back to us, okay?
Sure. Who's your client?
The guy calls himself the information broker, like he's starring one of those fancy broadcast productions the station puts out. My guess is, he brokers information.
That's probably a good
Don,
guess.
I don't care if the guy's name is the architect himself, so long as we get paid well and paid on time.
I like this
No
Lance
dispute
guy.
here.
I met Joy by the station. Was hoping to get you guys to... You know, we'll chat him up about that. First, let's go find his man. Alright, where's this cave? Alright, the cave was up there. Yeah, maybe I should have taken the cave up. I would have found him on the way. And or maybe these guys would have automatically started shooting at me and it would have been a problem. So they work for the information broker. I guess I should have told them about that. How was I supposed to know who they were working for? Whoa. Cool. Pretty.
Don't mess with us!
Let's try not to get hit by nothing. Yeah, you ain't catching up to me. Be a good spot for a sniper rifle. Oh, this is gonna take a while. We got stuff coming our way, but not the Manta Queen itself. Just kind of standing there, looking mad. Berthold is up and above us, looks like, somehow, somewhere. Over here, I'm guessing. And there he is. Whoa! Whoa!
The hell? Look up. What's he doing up there?
Look over here. Yeah, we got this.
Over here!
Brought himself on down. What's up?
That assist was a violation of corporate law if I ever saw one. Since it was to my benefit, and we're largely in lawless lands, I'll look the other way. C3 owes you one, stranger.
Awfully sensible for a businessman, aren't you?
It's what I'm known for. Or what I'm usually known for, the occasional mishap notwithstanding. You haven't seen Constance, have you? Ah, there's her torso. And that'll be her legs over yonder, never mind. I'm Berthold.
What in the void are you thinking, creeping around a mannequin like that?
At the time, I was thinking, please don't see me, oh law, I don't want to die, nah nah nah. Now I'm thinking it was stupid to come in here.
It might have been a little stupid. What are you doing here?
Killing marauders and hooligans, as I am handsomely paid to do. Of course, as me and Constance discovered, they ain't the only forms of life inhabiting these caverns. I owe you a debt for saving my neck, stranger, and I mean to pay it. There's a station up the way. It's where my C3s are posted. We can talk more there where it's safe. I'll be on my way, once I've gathered up Constance's parts.
You do that. I'm gonna check out the rest of this cave. Residents. Residents from where? Corporate command. Why is there just a suit of armor lying next to that person? Marauder. I guess those people got pulled in from somewhere else, like they didn't live here. And there's another path here. Or was that the path I entered?
Here they come. Down they go.
Can't move. Ah.
That's working.
Oh shit, this pistol is like falling apart. Stick to the rifle. I'm guessing there's not going to be anything too special in here other than the view. But I can't help myself from checking it anyway.
Mercy from me.
And pick dead MSI soldier. What are MSI soldiers doing out here? You'd think they'd... It seemed like they were entirely held up in their colony. Oh, and there's a couple of raptidons down here, too. Living in harmony with the mantisars. Ain't nature beautiful? Yep. Got a body... handled. Need a pistol. Marauder. Okay, there's a dead Canid here. They are not living in harmony. Alright, well, there's some stuff over here. Dead Marauder. Can't open that. Damn it. Hostile birds. Oh, they're probably from that shipment that broke loose. I seem to remember something about a terror race shipment. Back up. Coming over to chomp at me? Don't approve. Not allowed. No, sir. Not allowed. I don't like it. guessing that the marker moved over there. Ah, this will be the lower entrance to the caves, I would imagine. Yes. I'll hop outside for a moment just to take a look. Yep. Let's head on back up. It's already been over an hour and a half. Like, it doesn't feel like it. I swear time's moving faster to keep me on this planet longer. So yeah, in other news, I'm thinking I might start looking into VR because I think I might be able to afford it. And I think I might be able to create enough space. How did I get down here? I forgot how I got down here. Yeah, the space is the primary concern. Because I got, yeah, this looks like a way up. Is this a way up? No. This is not a way up. Yeah, because I got like a little studio apartment. It's enough for me, but for VR, bit of a problem. Considering there's a big couch taking up the center of the room, which is right behind me, where I'm sitting. So, here's a way up. But I'm thinking, and I should, when I actually seriously start looking into it, I'm gonna have to test this. I might be able to push the couch over to the foot of the bed, which would create more than enough space and open up the center of the room. If that is indeed something I can do, then VR is definitely a possibility. Want to give it a shot. See what's good. I've only tried VR 2 times. And I had fun both times. Thankfully, I'm not the sort of person who gets sick in VR. Some people get sick, or they can't perceive it right. I could handle it just fine. I don't know how many models there are, or what model to get, though. Like I said, I've been thinking about it. I haven't really looked into it properly yet. But it would be nice to give it a shot. I know I sure as hell am not getting the index. Fucking $1,000 overpriced fucking thing. I looked that up. I think it's even more than $1,000 now. Like, and they're scarce. Like,
I owe you for bringing the boss man back to us.
Thank the architect!
Got a
Bertald's
problem?
back!
Maybe I can help.
I can't talk to them anymore now. I guess if I asked them about helping me out with the thing, they probably would have been like, oh. Gotta find our boss first.
Nice work.
Gonna take all your shit. And hello there.
Hey, Mannequin Slayer. Glad you made it in one piece. After all, not everyone's so lucky. Meet my corporate compliance crew. Then check out our weapons locker inside. I reckon you'll find something you like.
Oh, I already did that.
Then we call it even between us.
Kind of odd for a group of mercs to label themselves as a corporate entity.
The corporate model is the oldest and most efficient, not to mention stable structure history has ever shown us. Plus, corporations got certain rights not entailed to individuals. I lead the C3s. Addie covers our payroll and expenditures. Lance handles the human capital. And Donald is our charming public face. Our system works. We've racked up more confirmed kills than any other crew you can hire.
Why are you guys guarding the station?
We were hired to do so. Why else? You did get the memo that we're mercenaries?
Yes.
Our client's a bit unorthodox, sure. He calls himself the broker. and prefers the glow of a terminal to flesh and blood interaction. But I can't fault his work ethic. Our current gig's to stop, by means of lethal force, any creatures exiting the
We
caverns,
already heard this.
including but not limited to marauders, iconoclasts, and agents operating for the MSI.
Oh, they're even targeting MSI. Well, even if you help me wipe out the marauders at the broadcast station.
You drive a hard bargain, Mannequin Slayer. It don't make much financial sense for C3 to expend resources on any killing beyond the contract stipulations. As the marauders didn't enter from the caves, the requirements are murky. At the same time, we do want to keep our client alive until the payment's cleared.
So let's do this.
We recommended the client safeguard himself, so I don't expect that the main doors will be accessible. Find a way to open them, and we'll clear any hostiles on the inside. I'd best radio ahead for Joy and Hudson to prep for us. They'll be at the station entrance, ready with our finest auto mechanicals to assist you. C3s, prepare to move out.
I mean, I could do this myself without you guys' help, but alright. Yes, we got these guys helping us out.
There you are. Bossman said you'd be up
I
this
wonder
quick.
if Hiram's home.
Regroup before we shoot up the place.
Just kidding. Guy never sets foot outside.
Stop talking
I'm
over
not out
people.
of breath. I just need a minute to clear the stitch in my side.
Anyway.
Fox radioed ahead. Said I'm to follow you. Provide whatever support you need. If those bastards start shooting, we'll join in. I gotta warn you, my girl Sunshine here is a tad trigger happy. Of course, me and her will follow your lead. Just wanted you to know we wouldn't begrudge you of any violent inclinations.
Gun's the trigger-happy one. Or you are?
Ain't it the same, really? I'd say me and my piece meet each other halfway on the issue. She likes to be used, and I like to put her to good use. As so very often as I can.
You've been inhaling too much sulfur.
We can tell friend from foe, mind you, but it's probably best not to walk directly in front of us.
No need to wait on me.
You're A-okay, stranger. Hear that, Hudson? It's payday.
Charge! Go, go, go. Aren't those people supposed to be following me? Or are they taking a sweet time?
That's the last of them. Hiram must have sealed the door. He spooks easy.
Ah, too easy. There's at least one of the auto mechanicals. Oh, there's Joy. I didn't see them at all during that fight. I didn't see them at all do a damn thing.
The fighting ain't gonna get easier on the inside. Best hurry before the world.
Okay. There was another door up here, wasn't there? Is there anything in here? It's sealed, but when I hold E on it, it makes it sound like you're making a transition. Get us in there. You know what? It's been a while since I used a shotgun. Do I have a shotgun on hand? I do not. I think I sold them all. Damn, I was gonna break out the shotgun. And we're just gonna keep using this thing then.
You may not realize this being as you're an outsider, but the blaring alarms indicate the station's on lockdown. Which means you can't ever get to me. So leave already.
You see about it. Everyone all right?
There are a lot of marauders. Does this hiring fella have the whole place to himself?
Here's the elevator, but it ain't gonna budge while this place is on lockdown. Guess we keep moving forward. Look for another way up.
Anything cool in here?
You out there, whoever you are, yes, I can see you. Come here and talk to me. Base to intercom.
I refuse. Alright, fine, I will.
I can't tell if you're brave or simply touched in the head. What in the galaxy are you doing sniffing around my station? Unless you are, in fact, trying to suicide by Marauder? And you, Nyoka, what are you doing lugging a stranger into my station?
You could use the socialization, you son of a bitch. Also, he hired me.
To what purpose? I happen to have some significant problems I am dealing with right now. Marauders, running out of purple berry wine 3 days ago, not being able to bloody broadcast.
I need to see the information broker about...
No. We'll deal with information-related business later. As I said, there are bigger problems threatening my life and livelihood at this very moment. The Marauders want me dead. And since my hired hands have clearly turned idle, it appears I need you to clear out the threat. As my newest contractor, you may call me...
Making a lot of assumptions that you've hired
Or
me.
we can call you Hiram, on account of that's your damn name, and doubly on the account of the broker being a dumbass alternative.
What? Everyone calls me that. Aside from you.
Speaking of, I'm working with Berthold. C3's ready to fight.
Oh, now they'll take action. It's about time, I tell you. I'm up to my neck in Marauders in here, which, by the by, they were supposed to prevent. I barricaded the broadcast center, but I can only hold out for so long. Clear the Marauders out, and I'll pay you double the going rate. They destroy the transmission equipment, and I'll be out of business. The elevator and doors to the second floor are back online. Hurry before I have to lock them down again.
How many marauders broke into the station? We've killed most of them already?
Too many, considering I hired a bunch of no-good mercs to keep them out in the first place. Already, they've caused considerable damage to the station's property. If they take down the broadcast equipment, I'll be out of a job, permanently.
Oh no, whatever will we do if the broker man is out of a job? What's in for me?
Aside from the bits I'll be paying you,
Yes.
you said you wanted something from me. Something information-related. I'll give it to you, in person, once I'm safe.
Sounds good. Sounds like a plan to me. Toilets?
Hey, elevators to your right. Get ready. C3's entering through the main doors as we speak. About damn time.
Do 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 do.
Light 'em on fire, ladies and gents!
Watch out!
Try to keep these clowns alive.
We are unstoppable.
Company ammo.
Incoming! last of them, I think.
Alright, they probably all alive. None of you died, right?
Death and taxes are coming for you! Them are my pistols, see?
Enforcing compliance is just busy work. Damn it.
Old laws, but I love my job. Ain't nothing like getting paid to kill.
Ah, Marauder free at last. I'll get the door. You'll hurry on in.
All just too easy. Hey, what's up?
Never thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but seeing as it's not mine, I'd say this calls for a celebration. And you got me my money's worth out of the C3s. I ought to have simply dealt with you in the first place.
Think nothing of it.
Oh no, my business is in trade, not owing others the burden of a favor. This ought to square our debt. One hefty payment for a highly valued service rendered. But I admit, I do wonder why Nyoka has brought you to me. Allow me to pose my question in another manner. Why, in the nebula, are you here?
Well... I need something, and she needs something. I'm looking for the information broker, and I understand that's you.
Ah yes, our little chat on the intercom. You're looking for the premier broker for all of Monarch, which you knew was me, clearly. Phineas must have sent you. He's the only one insane enough to send someone to Monarch to rush me.
Who?
I knew it was only a matter of time before he came a-knocking. Look, I might be late, but I fulfill my contracts, always.
Oh, wait, no, the doctor.
You do you? I have
professor,
lost track
whoever.
of the number of beers you owe me for chasing raptidons off your stoop.
You said that in a way that was almost believable.
I take offense to that. Look, okay. I was delayed by MSI and the Iconoclasts. The idiots were scrambling all transmissions to override each other's broadcasts. But as you've shut them down, I'm back in business.
I did?
I don't doubt that you are working with Phineas, but my contract specifies I relay any acquired information to the purchaser, and to the purchaser alone. However, to send the data, I will need your assistance in cycling the antenna's receiver, so I can input the needed adjustments.
I still gotta jump through more stuff. Yeah, Phineas doesn't trust many people. How'd he hook up with you?
You make it sound so scandalous. Phineas has been in hiding for the past 35 years. He got in touch with Nyoka first, who I use as a physical go-between. The rest is history.
Now you hold on. I do not physically go between anyone but that of my choose. Oh, apologies. You meant, right. Yes, I braved the wilderness, so you don't have to.
Precisely. I really ought to give you a raise.
Alright, I bet I have a whole new checklist of crap to do before it works, right?
Ugh, don't be ridiculous. We're resetting a broadcast tower, not filing taxes. There are no errands, spreadsheets, or rituals involved.
Boring.
It's simple, truly. I merely need you to waltz outside and throw the lever to cycle the power. I'll key in the numerical adjustments from in here.
Are we sure we can't do at least one ritual? Except I need 3 keys before it'll activate and I have to go find them, right?
Eternal, no. What is wrong with you? Who would ever design something like that? However, you're welcome to brew me a Rizzo Insta-Coffee from the staff kitchen on your way back. Just step outside, flip the switch, depart forever. Understood? Good. Marvelous. We're in agreement.
This is why I stopped helping out around here, you know. It's always throw this lever, shoot that marauder, save my life. Just one thing after another with you.
That's most people.
We're almost done. Let's finish this.
Got it.
Terrific. I'll be here, waiting with bated breath. Give a shout if the panel electrocutes you.
Will do. Take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. Taking your shit. Got another perk point. What am I gonna put this one into? Revive. Okay, right, that would allow me to revive companions. That'd be pretty cool. Your range attacks reduce the target's armor rating by 1 point per hit. So yeah, that'd be swell. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one. And as for skills, I believe... What am I going to do? Alright, we were going to focus on handguns. Get up to master, wasn't I? Yeah, that was what I was going to do, wasn't it? Maybe I'll start putting points into long guns at some point later. Point, point, point. Need another level to get that up to master. Alright. I ran through this place so fast because I wanted to make sure I keep these C3 boys alive. Didn't want them rushing headlong into getting themselves killed. Don't look like nobody died I didn't want dying. Mag picks. Doesn't look like I'm gonna run out of mag picks anytime soon. I was running short of them for at least a little while. And what do we got here? Security status. Atmospheric controls? Environmental sensor status. All sensors currently indicate a standard level range regarding temperature and chemical composition throughout the station. Okay. Auto mechanical controls. Security and assistance installation. Time submitted. 5.256E plus 6 minutes ago? Status awaiting official response from Byzantium HQ. Elevator? Alright, that's how I came up. That's right, that's right. Right. Alright, let's head back up. I have a feeling, like a feeling in the back of my head that we won't be done with this planet today. Computer. Authorized broadcaster. Select recorded transmissions for a list of all scheduled incoming and outgoing broadcasts. To go live, please ask your producer to initiate broadcast. Do not begin broadcasting without the supervision of a senior producer. Thank you. Now a message from our sponsors. Yeah. Verity transmission log. Station's primary band is operating with minimal signal interference. No outgoing transmissions remain. Personal files. One memorandum titled Clear Blue Skies. Mood optimistic. Dare I say the future is looking bright. Indeed, I can run a full gamut of operations without ever leaving the sanctuary of the broadcast room. Sanjar and Graham are living up to their promises, and I have not interfered with initial broadcasts. The deal is holding, and I believe I can make a life up here. Random 2. Sneaky sneaky. Mood sneaky. Had a near miss the other day. Nearly ended up with the board on my trail. We will mark that trial firmly in the failure category. One must experiment, however, to ascertain the best methods. I have found thus far that the most reliable method for evading detection within the limited frequency of Monarch's off-world transmissions involves duplicating regular news broadcasts on several unused frequencies. My information-gathering associates know to filter out the sounds in the vocal range, in turn isolating the embedded data. And the board's authorities are none the wiser. Playing hazard has never been so thrilling, nor high stakes. Number 3, should have known. Mood furious. Pox it all, those imbecilic children and their hatred of each other. Sanjar and Graham have oversaturated my key bands. They'll take down each other all right, and me right alongside them. I should have never invited them to play, and what to do about it now. What to do indeed. I can't begin broadcasting yet until this thing is set. It seems like a cozy little place when it isn't being overrun by marauders. Anything of note up here? Nothing to note. Just some loose stuff.
Testing 1, 2, check, check. Sweet stars. But that is a beautiful sound. Can you hear me? We are a go for broadcast. Oh, and I also dispatched Phineas his data. Impatient prick. Worse, I'm now indebted to him for it. Now I'll kindly thank you to get out of my tower.
Don't make me come back in there.
There's no need to assert your dominance. I doubt I could make you do anything you don't wish to. Look, I am well aware that at times I may have the tiniest iota of a prickly exterior. But I must admit I have grown rather fond of you.
Aww.
As Nyoka can attest, I do not form attachments with many. Do take care.
Why, he told us to leave without flinging insults at our persons. He really does like you, Captain.
What in the... Captain, there's a fireball in the sky.
Excuse me? Oh, shit. Okay, I wasn't expecting that.
Black holes. Did you see that?
Yes. Whose ship was that?
Looked like a UDL ship. Based on the gunnery attachments, I guess it's one of the board's blockade enforcers, but don't cite me on that. Oh well, a pity for the crew, but I can't see how it affects me.
Hiram? Can you hear me? Did you see that?
Architect, save me from swindlers and fools. Sanjar, what are you bloody doing on my channel? Did MSI or did MSI not cease broadcasting?
Yes, but... Hiram, are you there?
Uh-oh. Aw, it's a reunion. Group hug.
Not without a physical contact waiver. Ah, the good captain. The truth brings us together once more. Our salvation has come crashing through the stratosphere. We need only collect its weapons. Are you mad? That's a UDL gunship. You'd probably shoot your own toes off.
You're acting like children.
Par for the course, really. You should do like I did. Get out while you still retain a shred of sanity.
We could use the gunship's armaments to defend Stellar Bay, but we need its targeting module. Our message is so close to breaking free of this planet and spreading to the stars. Help us secure that module and we will save our colony.
Listen, I don't care a single whit what you do, so long as you leave me out of it. Which means, get off my void damn channel. I'm more than finished with you lot.
Well, shit. I was wondering when I'd have to make a choice between those two, and it's come crashing through the sky. Not the best looking clouds I've seen in a game, by the way, as far as skies go. Right. Where did that land? Is that it over there? Canaan's Cradle? Reach the gunship. See where the ship lands. It's an odd thing to keep track of. Alright, well, before I go over there, I still got other things to do. Star-Crossed Troopers is still tagged here. Alright, we didn't tell him about the thing Nyoka wanted. Hiram, we're not leaving yet. Nyoka wants something.
So much for peace and quiet. Would it kill the universe to cut me some slack? And I don't see an Insta-coffee in your hand.
Yeah, sorry about that. Nyoka needs a thing.
Oh, great. I love doing pro bono work for friends.
Aw, you called us friends. I'd normally entertain your self-aggrandizing delusions, but this time it's important.
Important to you is not the same as important to me. Although I do recognize that you may have earned some goodwill during your months laboring for me.
She's your friend, and she's in need. You're the only one who can help.
Tug on my heartstrings, why don't you?
It's what I do.
Look, I'll do what I can, all right?
Rebecca Hodges and Anders Wadsworth. They took a UDL contract back when Monarch went to shit, and I need to find them. I believe them to be on Terra 2.
If UDL hired 2 hunters back then, it would have been for creature clearing purposes round one of their Spacer's Choice outposts. These are the coordinates for the outpost under the last UDL contract. Now scram. And, good luck.
So, about that ship.
Yes, the one that crashed. I saw it on the security feed. A bit grainy, but an invigorating watch all the same.
You should have been up top.
What about it?
It's pretty wild, wasn't it? Sharing the experience of seeing it crash like that?
Is this bonding? I'm not sure I like it. Next, you'll be asking me how I got the scar on my chin when I was 11.
I could do that. How did you get the scar on your chin? I can barely see it.
Most of it's underneath along my jaw, but yes, it seems to have faded with time. Moral of the story is, never run with scissors.
True. Where do you think the ship came from?
The board has a blockade of gunships that patrol Monarch. Not a ton, mind you, just enough to deter the masses. I am curious as to what downed it. A faulty part wouldn't be wholly unusual. The supply for new mechanicals is tight. Ugh, now I'll never sleep. Unsolved puzzles really torque my sprockets. If you find out what happened, sell me the info.
Will do. Who do you think I should give the module to?
I fear it's a sad day when you've resorted to asking me for advice.
Here.
Sanjar's about as deadly as a spilled can of lead paint. If anyone's to aim a cannon at my face, I'd prefer it be him. But he'd never have the guts to defend Monarch if it came down to it. Graham's as likely to bomb Monarch as he is to protect it, down to the last dying man, woman, and sistapig. As I'm not the one with access to the artillery cannon, I reckon the decision's ultimately up to you.
Thanks for the insight.
I'm quite useful from time to time, aren't I? You're welcome. I'm getting a headache behind my left temple. What could be causing it? The glare from the terminal screen? Or something else?
I think you said I'm giving him a headache. Oh boy, it's time to ask stupid questions. So you're an info broker, huh?
Is that a trick question? Because to answer it, you'd need to pay me. Of course, I could offer you a vastly more interesting bit of data instead. Try me. Ask me anything you'd like. I'll even offer it for free.
Ooh.
We'll call it an exchange for your help with the broadcasts. Ask me what you will.
Have you received any broadcasts from Earth?
What? No. Why would I go out of my way to intercept messages from Earth? There's no market for them. No buyer means it's not worth my time.
Okay then.
Now, if you wanted me to intercept a certain one, that might be worth it for the right price.
Tell me about the board.
There are so many members. Do specify.
Actually, hold up one quick second. I'm gonna mute. Okay, take care. Got any compromising information on the chairman?
If you try to cite me on this, I will deny. Do you understand? What I am about to reveal is the sort of information that gets a body disappeared. MSI's ownership of Monarch is technically legal, but it would give MSI too much power on the board to grant them such status.
MSI's ownership is legal. So the chairman demonizes Monarch rather than welcome it back into the fold.
Exactly. But you didn't hear so much as a whisper of such from me.
I certainly didn't.
Luckily for you, I am a veritable font of information.
I'm curious about MSI and the iconoclasts.
They are a curious lot. Insufferable. And short-sighted, too. What else do you wish to know?
What's the story between those two? I mean, I kind of already know it, but do tell.
You mean between MSI, the iconoclasts, and myself? I bet neither of those megalomaniacs told you I was the true mastermind behind Monarch.
No, they didn't.
Back when the colony was still Terra 1 and corporations were abandoning us left and right, I'm the one who approached Sanjar and Graham with the means to our salvation. I offered them a legal way to take control of the planet. If MSI were the only corporation here, they could claim sole ownership.
So MSI would have to stay behind while the other corporations left?
Precisely. The other corporations were fleeing because of the hazard clause declaring Terra 1 uninhabitable. But MSI had lagged behind, giving Sanjar and Graham an opportunity. Take over MSI, stay here while the other corps left, take over the planet.
So you're the glue that's keeping them together.
Precisely. Without me, they never would have done more than play Revolution in hushed whispers over scuzzy kale ales in the tavern. Thus, the bargain was struck. They could run MSI while I would operate Devil's Peak Station. Unfortunately, relations have soured over time.
Why did the partnership fall apart?
Competing ideologies. Graham believes Sanjar has become corrupted by the corporate lifestyle, that he is now similar to the original corporate executives they sought to reform. And Sanjar has learned the hard way that Graham is quite morally gray.
Curious about Graham Bryant's deep, dark secrets.
Some say Graham suffers from nightmares that leave him sweat-drenched and screaming. I would assume it stems from the friends and family he lost in Amber Heights all those years ago.
Well, that's not exactly a deep, dark secret, but okay. Got anything on Sanjar?
Sanjar's not actually at fault for his past performance reviews, but he can keep hunting for loopholes to get back on the board for the next century. He'll never be reinstated. Not in his lifetime. For Nebula's sake, even with the loophole I gave him, he's only in charge of MSI because every other exec died during the massacre at Amber Heights.
What do you mean?
I gave Sanjar and Graham legal information that would allow MSI to own Terra 1 once the other corporations had abandoned the planet.
We already covered that.
The execs had their concerns, but before the matter could be resolved, pirates raided their homes in the night.
I think we learned that it was pirates last time.
Luckily for you, I am a veritable font of information.
It looks like you've already told me it. Oh wait, no, what can you tell me about Phineas?
Not much, admittedly.
You must know something about him.
I do know this much. There is a sharper side to the good scientist than you'd expect. If allegations are to be believed, the experiments he conducts for the greater good are in fact treasonous and for self-gain. I am not convinced as to the validity of these allegations, considering the source, but I am also not unconvinced either.
I
Luckily
see. That's enough gossip for now.
How low you seemingly regard my trade.
Not at all. I've learned a few things. I'm heading out.
Give my regards to Phineas.
Well, okay then. We learned a few things. Authorized broadcaster, don't even try to pretend you're unaware that all broadcasting is currently locked down. Please return to milling about the break room and lamenting that internship in corporate arbitration you never finished. Or, to override the lock on recording, simply enter the admin username and word in the command line. Oh, you can't? Maybe you should have been nicer to Val. Okay.
Bloodbath like that calls for a celebratory drink.
Okay, so let's clean up all the stuff that we had piled up on our plate already before we go chasing down that gunship. Because something tells me, once we grab that thing, we are going to be locked into decision-making time. So, what do I got left? Slaughterhouse Clive, and there's one thing, or possibly several things over there. We're gonna fast travel. It's time for a bit of fast traveling. Slaughterhouse Clive, yeah, what's-her-face wanted to know about that.
Hey, Cass. Knock, knock.
Go away, White.
Alright, I should get my stuff prepared while I'm here, too. Wait, no, she's down here. Sup?
Please say the Yoda corpse you're wearing is Clive's.
Slaughterhouse Clive is deceased.
Not much boast to that declaration. Am I to take that to mean you didn't kill him?
How many knuckleheads did you send to murder him? Of course, it was me.
Hired more than were successful, can tell you that. Still, this ought to compensate for your troubles. And take an aromatic. You stink like Sisty Pig.
Doesn't everybody? Took care of your little drug running problem.
Funny you don't look like Nelson Mason. Funnier still, I wasn't aware of an existing problem.
You tried to cut costs by using sprats instead of autoloaders for transport.
That dunderhead. Can't hardly fathom how that panned out. Let me guess, it involved blood and guts and fur in places that don't merit mention. Well, you got my begrudging gratitude for cleaning the mess.
I had to stick my hands in sprat shit. I found one of your sublight supply runners hiding in a cave.
I'll presume you mean Arthur, the one you sent scurrying back like a sprat with his tail cut off? Reckon I'm happy he's alive. I'd be happier if the marauders who botched my drop were dead.
Alright, I'm done with you.
My dry goods come 75% guaranteed mold-free. Or was that 75% mold-free? No rubbernecking. Make a
I require repairs. And oh boy, we got loads of shit we need to sell. Gotta offload. And that'll be good for that. What's this? Sublight Contractor Helm. When I get this? Damage to creatures up 25%. Catherine is appreciated. Ooh, Catherine? Oh, she must have just given that to me. Nice. And I'm holding on to like a bunch of stuff I need to put away on the ship. Alright, I think we are done with this town. Yep, we are indeed done with this town. Alright, now let's head back to Stella Bay. Actually, wait a minute. I don't think I have anything to turn in here. I need to go to Amber Heights. That's where this Ash fella is. Yeah, that's where I talked to him. Yeah, he wanted me to pick up a thing. It was like a box from, like, friends or something.
If you got in your mind that I want company, you're wrong. Nothing on this moon for nobody. There's a lot of heartbreak.
Well, what I have in mind is that I found Lamont's body.
You know, a tiny part, a damn stupid part of me hoped he was still out there. What happened?
They bought themselves a ticket off-world, but they were attacked while waiting for it.
Damn. Well, you find our box of memories?
Yeah, thing is, I found a list of agents in that outpost. You aren't on it.
Well, ain't you clever? Fine. I was supposed to pick him up that night. Thing is, another offer came along. Bit more lucrative.
You abandoned them?
And their payment almost died with them. Thanks to you, I can afford another round. Cheers, hero. Look, I like your gumption. I was gonna share the bits, but here's a couple extra. Now go on. Leave an old man to his past.
You're an asshole. I should have kept those bits. I didn't have an option to not give it to him. Once I learned that. I guess I could have just never turned in the quest. Screw that guy. Anything else to turn in here? Sucker bait. Sucker bait was... Right, suspicious data cartridge she wanted. Yep. Yep. What's up?
Welcome back. You find anything out there?
Found a box of data cartridges.
Let's see. These are old. Looks like correspondences between the pirates. Some bits here, some there, some... Wait. This one's got the Amber Heights gate code on it. Just like the one I found earlier. And here's... a letter. Wait, this is from Graham.
Uh-oh.
Oh, of all the... Captain. He gave them the gate codes.
Oh... Graham isn't exactly known for his rationality.
Watch it. That's our leader you're talking about.
I don't give a shit.
My friend. I know he's got his head in the clouds, but I always believed there was a core of good there. What the hell happened to live and let live? Thank you for bringing this back, but I need some time. I gotta think. I'll let you know if I figure something out.
Mm-hmm. I don't care if he's your leader. I'm still gonna call him the least rational person on the damn planet. Stellar Bay. Doesn't look like... Hold on. Is that another thing here? Now, Stellar Bay was where I... Oh, right. So yeah, there's still a couple of things to do here. In Stellar Bay. Didn't look like there was anything else to turn in at Amber Heights. Sebastian!
You look like a man who's looking for some mostly fresh animal parts?
I'm not.
Sebastian, you ever get your hands on those pheromone sacs? Manipillars ain't gonna hunt themselves, you know.
I must have hunted a dozen, but I Couldn't find a single sack on any of them. Must be looking in the wrong place.
Manipillars ain't got pheromone sacs. I just told him that so he'd stop asking me for advice.
At least I'm getting a good haul of claws in the process. You're in good hands, traveling with Monarch's top merc. Still, if you want any rat glands or manticlaws, I've got you covered.
Well, I don't. I found, about Mr. Pickett.
Yeah, you find him yet?
I found his journal.
He'll probably be wanting it back. You see any sign of him?
He's dead. Eaten by a mantiqueen. Yeah, I found the journal inside of a dead mantiqueen.
Funny place to leave a journal. But what about Mr. Pickett?
He was eaten by a mantiqueen. He's dead. That's all that's left.
That's pretty sad. He sure seemed like he knew what he was doing.
Anyone fool enough to chase after a queen is pretty fucking far from the know what they're doing class of people.
So this journal is all he left behind? Seems like I ought to read it. Looks mighty long, though.
Maybe you and Celia can read it together on your date.
I bet she'll like that. She's real enthusiastic about all sorts of monsters.
Oh, that might have been a bad piece of advice.
I appreciate you tracking down Mr. Pickett for me. Here's some bits for your trouble.
That might have been terrible advice. Thanks. And... oh! Right! That lost fella. Hey, there he is. Tucker?
Captain.
Miss?
Oh, Captain, you did it! My little boy is back, safe and sound. Tell the captain how grateful we are, Tuck Tuck.
Mama, I told you that I'm not staying. I just came back to talk to you about why I left. Then I'm going back to Amber Heights.
Oh, we'll get that silliness sorted out. You're safe here with me, and that's how it's going to stay. Isn't that right?
I see he hasn't made any progress. Your son is a grown man. It's time you started treating him like one.
What a sour thing to say. My little boy will always need me. I'm his mama, you know.
True, but you're taking it too far.
Mama, what I need is for you to listen to what I want for once. But that's between us. Now you promised the captain a reward, so settle up. Then you and me are gonna have a long talk.
Flashlight, sign on his
Here, kind
face.
stranger. This is every bit I've scrimped and scraped for years to save. But it's more than worth it to have my Tuck Tuck home safe again.
Well, don't get used to it. Good luck to you both. Especially good luck to you. Looks like you're gonna need it. I think that's it. Looks like science weapon on Scylla. Yeah, that's a different thing. That's back at Groundbreaker. Edgewater and Emerald Vale. Scylla, yep. All that's left to do here is go check that ship out. Oh man, love shipwrecks. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I want to go see it. I want to go see the crash ship. We're finally getting off this planet. With time to spare. Yeah, fuck it. I'll fast travel over to the print press. Oh, shit. Oh, MSI is outnumbered here. Damn. I got fucked up. Are these fresh bodies? No, they are not. Maybe this one is? Oh, are they also inside the printing press? Oh yeah, they're in here, doing their thing. Well, alright then. Wait, did more show up? Huh, more showed up. Ooh. Come on, you can get that one. Hey, you got him. Oof. Okay, this fight's clearly going a lot better for him than it did last time. Jeez. Okay. Well then. Ooh, Plasma Rifle 2.0? I don't think I've seen one of those yet. Oh, hell yeah, we finally found a more up-to-date plasma rifle. Oh, don't mind if I help myself to these. Alright, enough looting, idiots. Move on. That was a pretty big-looking ship. You'd think it'd be a bit more visible from here. As for who I'm gonna give it to, I'm still leaning towards MSI, to be honest. Yeah, they're shooting at me.
Everyone all right?
Oh, these must be new MSI bodies. There's the ship. It looked bigger on the way down. You are in my way. Oh shit. Stop burning me. Doesn't even hurt that much, but the effect that's on your vision is really annoying.
Go!
Get off of me.
Perfection!
Get off of me. Another weakness. Corrosive weakness. Suffering too many corrosive burns has made you weak to corrosive damage. Do I take another damage weakness? I'm already weak to plasma and physical damage. Fuck it, I'm taking it. I don't give a fuck. I just have really weird endurance. That's my character's thing. What do I take with this perk, though? Range weapon sway down. Movement penalty to accuracy down. Could increase science weapon damage. Ooh, I could take this. Nietzsche's Reward. 5% damage per flaw. I've got 3 flaws, so damage would go up 15%. I'm interested. I'll take it. 15% damage now. That's nothing to sneeze at. Seriously, what?
I doubt there's anyone or anything alive in there to cause you any grief. Seems like I'd be more effective out here, watching for threats.
Yeah, me too. You have fun, Captain.
What? What do you mean? You just send it... Alright, fine. I'll go in alone. Why do they not want to come in? You know what? I'll save... do a full save before I go in there. See if we get some information. Mark IV gunship. Ship ID Cantankerous Canid. Error. Captain Matsu's captain key is active, but his life signs are no longer detected on the bridge. Logging flight hours while not present for duty is a violation of UDL policy. Eject key. Take that. Matsu's keycard has been removed. The current time is error, which indicates that the captain's shift is still ongoing. Failure to report to duty is a violation of UDL policy. Yeah, whatever. Run diagnostics. Main terminal online. Bridge controls offline. Engines technically functional. Hull integrity, don't ask. This Mark IV's gunship's operational parameters have exceeded acceptable damage ranges. The cost of any repairs necessary at your nearest UDL repair facility will be averaged amongst the crew. Fucking hell. View logs. Captain's log, November 12th, 2354. CE saying something about spare regulator bypass something something. Chikusho. I'm turning this thing toward the groundbreaker, firing up engines and retiring. Better to be arrested than lose power and drift out into space. I just hope this old bird can handle one last trip. December 21st. How in this law-forsaken colony is it so impossible to requisition parts? My chief engineer is barking at me to order yet another damn thing and I can't even get a response from corporate. January 3rd, 2355. Another day, another ship lands on Terra 1 and we can't shoot him down. Well, that's probably me. That makes... I've lost count. What's the point of being out here if we can't get some backup? Start Mayday message playback.
Hello, my name's Jen. I'm the chief engineer on this gunship, and I'd like to let the record show that our captain is a total fucking hullhead. I told him again and again that without fixing our regulators, spinning up the engines are going to blow through our coils and we'll go flying off in a completely random direction. Well, here we are. Thinking we'll hit soil in about 30 seconds. This is your chief engineer signing off for what is probably the last time. It's a shame you can't see this middle finger I'm holding up, because I'm doing it as hard as I can.
She handled the situation quite calmly in the end. Alright, shoot. I gotta take care of something real quick. Real quick, like, one moment. BRB. Apologies for the interruption. We are now back on track. Ship's kind of small. Then again, it's a gunship. It's not like it's it's like smaller than a destroyer, probably. Yeah, that body's sticking out real natural-like. Really wish I had a flashlight. You know, maybe that's why they didn't want to come in. It's too lopsided for the AI to navigate. There it is. The thing. It is. Oh, it's optional to give it to one or the other. Yep. Ow. Yep. Hello, you two. You gonna stand there, or you gonna come along? Alright, they're gonna come along. Thought there might be some prompting. Another thought crossed my mind that maybe they were staying out there, so maybe they'd, like, get kidnapped or something, and I'd have to, like, go rescue them, like, by one of the others trying to... You know, trying to force me to, like, give them the module. Alright. Sanjar or Graham? MSI or the Iconoclasts? Let's go over it again. Monarch Stellar Industries. Once a loyal board-owned corporation, Monarch Stellar Industries split off to become their own private entity under the leadership of Sanjar Nandi. Espousing worker-centric rights and democratic ideals, Sanjar seeks to bring his own brand of freedoms to the rest of Halcyon. And from what I saw, pretty solid stuff. I think, at least in this little colony, he's done a good job. Then you got the Iconoclasts. Group of survivalists living in the ruins of Amber Heights, led by Graham, staunch philosophist. They hope to one day tear down the corporate establishment that they believe has brought the colony to the brink of death. Which it has, to be fair. But, like, I have no idea what they want to do after that. Like, they're all about, like, take it all down. Okay, and then what? What are you going to replace it with? What's your plan after that? Do you have a plan? Because it doesn't sound like they have a plan. Graham doesn't have a plan. What's-her-face seems to be good at hitting things, but I don't know if she's got, like, the leadership qualities to make a plan either. Meanwhile, Sanji wants to actually change things and make, like, change things and make it work better. I don't know. I'm thinking I'm giving it to Sanjar. If I'm gonna side with a corporation, it may as well be the only one that doesn't make people shout slogans all the time, or bill them for damage to property, or all that other mind-numbingly horrible stuff to think about. Yeah, I've made my decision. Well, there's another raid on the printing press. Who's gonna win this time? Looks like... Oh, yeah, no, that was a clean rebel victory. Clean rebel victory. Doesn't even look like they lost anyone that time. Why am I running all the way back? I could just fast travel. I'm gonna fast travel. Get me in there. Huh? then again, it's optional. I could not give it to either of them. Weird that it's optional. I guess it's because it's a choice it's listed as optional. Yeah, that's probably why. It's listed as optional because it's a choice. That's gotta be how that's working out. And here we are. Proper save right there.
If the Iconoclasts reach that ship first, there won't be any chance for a peaceful monarch. I don't suppose you've found the targeting module yet? I've sent patrols, but they're running into trouble with the Iconoclasts.
Yeah, your patrols are getting fucking obliterated. According to the ship's logs, they suffered some kind of malfunction.
That's surprising. The board's equipment is usually in top shape. After all, they have first access to any fresh parts or components. Agreed. This is mysterious, to say the least.
I mean, it's not that mysterious. According to the logs, it sounded like they were having trouble getting the parts they needed. I mean, isn't that what they just said? Am I repeating myself? Oh god, what is this game doing to me? Maybe it's slim pickings for them too.
You think so? I always thought scarcities on Monarch were due to our pariah status.
Why do you need the targeting module?
Well, because the module controls the weapons systems.
I mean, why do you need the gunship's weapon systems?
Because once we mount them on Stellar Bay's walls, no Marauder or Raptidon will ever be a threat to us again. Stellar Bay will be as secure as any other settlement in Halcyon.
I don't see how the UDL is going to let you keep their toys.
The board's own Salvage and Recovery Clause 32B would say differently.
Oh?
And they won't dare challenge us over this. Not after the data you found on their experiments here.
Yeah, that's true, that's true. Just don't ask me to lug a bunch of cannons up from the ship, too.
Don't worry. We'll send an engineering team for those later. We'll have to disconnect them from the rest of the ship.
Of course, they'll be useless without that targeting module, which is why it's critical that you retrieve it.
These weapons sound pretty powerful.
Which is also why we can't let the Iconoclasts get them.
Seems like your people should be able to handle this.
Look, Celia, he's being funny again.
I know.
I don't think so, sir.
Really? Well, I could have sworn... Well, that's not important.
Don't take that back.
What is important is that there's a considerable distance between us and that ship, and most of it is inhabited by Marauders and Raptidons.
Yeah, that's pretty treacherous.
Oh, it is. And that's not saying anything about the Sulfur Pits, the Mantisaurs, the Iconoclast Rebels... Celia, do we have any pep pills? I'm feeling lightheaded.
I'm afraid you finished them going over the sales reports last week.
Oh, well, I suppose you see our predicament.
Enough about the gunship. Alright, what's so bad about the Iconoclast reaching the gunship? I feel like I could already answer this question myself, but fuck it, I want to hear it.
Can you imagine what those maniacs would do with weapons like that? They'd wreak havoc.
And roll back all the progress we've made at reconciling with the rest of Halcyon.
Good point.
Even if they merely sat on the scraps, the threat of a bunch of anarchists holding a gunship would bring the full wrath of the board down on Monarch. We can't afford that.
Threaten the system's order and you call down the wrath of the universe. Or in this case, the board's. Which in this colony is pretty much the same thing.
Ah, you see our quandary then.
Alright, enough about the gunship.
Good, because we haven't a moment to lose.
Could you agree to a truce with the Iconoclasts?
They're all mad. And what's more, they left us. I don't see any way for us to work together.
Ooh, I hope I can play mediator. I've read your reviews, Sanjar. You can't do this alone.
not this again.
Remember what we practiced, sir.
Yes. The words in those reviews were very hurtful, but they do not define me. I am a mantipillar, and my will is my cocoon. I can emerge and become whatever I wish.
People who wrote your reviews, what do I want to say here? What do I want to say here? The people who wrote your reviews are the same type of people you'll deal with on the board.
I hadn't thought of it that way. Perhaps you have a point. Supposing you're right, who exactly would you have me work with? The iconoclasts are not the most compromising sorts.
How did things get so bad between you and the iconoclasts?
How do these things ever start? Once upon a time, Graham and I saw the same problems with MSI. A rigid corporate structure with no regard for its people. But, where I wanted to reform MSI, he only wanted to take it apart. As if starving in the wilderness is somehow better than starving under corporate mismanagement. He won't hear reason now, and I wouldn't trust him again.
What about Graham's second-in-command, Zora?
That's an interesting suggestion. I confess I don't know much about her except that she worked for Rizzo.
There ain't a body on this planet that can keep a group patched up like she has. I don't know how she does it.
I'd be willing to consider it, but I need to see her review first.
Oh, well, it just so happens that I already found it on a terminal in Cascadia.
Very well. I can't promise anything, but let's see what we have here.
That's why you could collect it.
Well, it seems like she's actually very qualified.
If it weren't for her, I'd wager the iconoclast would have died off a while ago.
I wasn't expecting to say this, but if you can put her in charge and convince her to agree to a meeting, I'd be willing to discuss terms.
Excellent. I get to play mediator. I love doing this shit. Very well. Haha. Okay then, so let's just pop on over there. We gotta unseat Graham. You're waiting in the corner there all suspicious-like.
Captain, we should chat.
Yeah, I wondered.
Graham's got the right idea, but he isn't the right guy to execute it. I don't even think he's motivated by philosophism anymore. I think he's just guilt-ridden.
Let's be frank here. He's an unhinged charlatan.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
You're not wrong, but get the hell off your high horse, preacher. This ain't exactly easy for me. I can't believe I'm even saying this, but I keep going over and over it in my head, and the only way I see the iconoclast surviving is we depose him.
I'm with you there. Let's go talk to him.
Okay. Deep breaths. This is what's best, Zora. Time to save Monarch.
Let's do it. You gonna do it? Oh, do I have to initiate this?
Captain, you must be back with the access codes to our new ship.
That took a while.
Graham, we need to talk.
We have work to do. This isn't the time for one of our spats.
We aren't here to argue, we're here to act.
Yes, we are acting. On Stellar Bay. What's this about?
You're running the iconoclast into the ground, and I don't believe it'll get better after we take Stellar Bay. The troops take orders from me already, and you've brought me as far as you can down the eternal path. It's time to step down.
The troops. Listen to you. This isn't an army. They aren't soldiers. They're believers. Followers. They pick up a gun because you tell them to, not because they want to. And you, Captain, after all you've done for me, for us, you throw behind this mutinous blasphemer?
I'm not into your stuff. I don't care about that. Well, yeah, I do. She's got the best interests of the Iconoclast at heart.
I built this movement from the ground up. I've brought freedom to Monarch, and all these years later, we're still free.
I joined because I believed that you were in it for the Iconoclasts. That you wanted nothing more than to bring freedom to Halcyon. That you were selfless. But I know the truth now, Graham. I know what happened in Amber Heights. You didn't start this movement because you wanted to save us. You wanted to save yourself.
No.
Those deaths are on your hands, Graham. No amount of meditating will clean them.
I've spent years atoning for my sins. I've studied, meditated, taught. I built the Iconoclasts so that any man could cast away his past for a fresh start.
That's your answer, Graham? You needed a fresh start? After all those innocent lives? I'm sorry. I believed in you once. I did. But it's over. Stand down.
I won't. What happened back then was a mistake, and the colony has moved on. This is my movement. These are my people. If you want to lead them, you'll have to kill me.
Well, that is necessary. Gonna give you one hell of a last chance here.
Please. Don't make me do this, Graham.
Don't make her do it.
If this is where my path ends, I accept it. But as long as I draw breath, I will not abandon them.
So be it.
Here they come.
Everyone all right?
That's how we fucking do it.
Huh, reputation with the board went up for that.
Well, Captain, here we are. Killed a lot of people in the name of the Iconoclasts, and it never feels right. But this time, it's especially wrong. You've got the... Void held me. I'll never remember what that thing is called. The device from the ship. Do you have it?
Hold on. I was thinking you and Sanjar could join forces.
I've thought about it, but I think we're too far gone. Pulling Carlotta's support was crossing a line.
I could use inspiration. I could have used inspiration here. Time to use that persuasion or perception. And I'm gonna make the use of that silver tongue. Sanjar has corporate resources you could use to spread the message. How about spreading the message? I like the sound of perception more this time, actually. Your people suffered long enough. You could put a stop to that.
Yeah, by taking the city. Once we're inside, I'll... Damn. Look at me. I've got blinders on. I don't know what the hell we're going to do. None of us even know how to run a fishing boat.
Exactly, that's what I was saying.
If he's willing to talk, I'll give him a chance.
I've already spoken to him. He's agreed to meet.
Well then. I've got to prepare a few just-in-case measures. But when you're ready, let's meet at the old OSI church outside Stellar Bay.
Sounds like a fine meeting point. I get to oversee the negotiation.
Move along.
And it's a nice sunny day for talks. And we'll just teleport on over there. Man, Lawman's gone live. With more GTA RP. Oh man. That's why I didn't stream yesterday. I was watching that stream that he did. He was doing that yesterday. And what a fucking stream it was. Like, god damn, they fucking ate a guy. They kept talking about that turtle. I didn't even know the turtle. I thought it was like a pet turtle. Like, maybe like there were animals in the, like, knew there were animals in the game. And I was like, but then it was actually a turtle man. Like, jeez. Hey, I like your outfit.
Move along. Watch yourself up there.
Yeah, I like the iconoclast outfits. Okay, here we go. Now the manual save. Everyone's all set up here.
Hey, thanks for coming.
I wish I'd had more time to prepare a proper analysis on the costs and benefits of your proposed union, but I suppose we'll have to improvise.
That's the spirit.
Gotta admit, I really thought I was walking into a trap here. I'm ready.
We're here to see that the negotiations go smoothly.
Sanjar, Stellar Bay's got food and walls. And my people need both. If you'll have us, we're willing to share the space.
Do you have any idea what that would cost? Why, drawing up the budget alone is going to take weeks.
What if the iconoclast supported your supply lines?
Not good enough. I need to move a fair amount of my people into the city. We need shelter, Captain.
I'm not saying live outside, just help out in the wilderness once in a while.
Suppose some of our healthier folk could offer aid. Some of us need to stay in the city proper, though.
Well, I'll be damned. If you two can work together, maybe there's some hope for this place after all.
Truly, a compromise? I'm not sure I'd ever have heard as much from Graham.
Graham was a murderous fiend, and I'd be shocked if you didn't already know that.
Something tells me Sanjar didn't know.
This feels like one of those times when everyone at headquarters but me is laughing at something, but you two aren't laughing.
Amber Heights, you haulhead. 10 years ago, Graham had all those people killed.
What? That's not possible. Even for him, that's going too far.
It was. Or rather, it is. We found correspondence between him and the pirates.
But that means... I had no idea, I swear. Look, we were both fed up with corporate leadership, but I never guessed he'd do something like that.
The innocent of heart are often blind to the guilt in others.
You can't take bureaucrats at their word. You back someone into a corner like this, and they'll say anything to get out of it.
Take it back a notch, Sora. You're here for your people, not the past.
Okay. You're right. Sorry. It'll take me a while to get over losing Graham.
You know, I felt the same way years ago, when he first left. There was something magnetic about him that let you ignore the things you didn't want to see. But surely you know what that's like.
Yeah, I do. Okay, if you're willing to house and supply some of us, I'll have our more capable soldiers help out.
Now hug it out.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I'll need to sign a physical contact waiver first.
I was joking.
Thanks for coming out, Sanjar. Guess I'll see you at Stellar Bay.
We've changed the course of the future, Captain. You helped steer it toward the better.
Damn right. Sweet. And it leveled up. Perk points. Now, what's this one here? When Yoka's in the party, you deal increased sneak attack damage. I don't really do sneak attacks. I mean, I kinda do, but it's not like my main deal. When this companion takes damage, they gain some armor for a short time. This effect stacks up to 3 times. Ooh, I like that. Pick a max. An enemy hits you, dropping you to low health. Max will taunt nearby enemies to focus their attacks on him instead. This only works if Max is already fighting, still conscious, and able to be attacked by the enemy. Honestly, these guys could use the extra armor. Alright. Monarch is a force to be reckoned with now. And with that, we're done with this planet. We are done with this planet. We're finally leaving. Yes. Interesting how I got a marker for Phineas on the map here, because he's not on this planet. Is he on it? He's not on this planet. He's somewhere completely different. Why is this marker over there? Oh, you know why the marker's over there? That's because my ship is over there. That's right, it moved over when we were loading up the gas. Oh, look at the loading screen. MSI joins forces with the Iconoclast Rebels. Oh, wait a minute, I didn't spend my skill points. Shit. Yep, handgun skill, master. Handgun critical hits ignore 100% armor. Nice. Alright, we'll be back to focusing on Persuade again. Want to at least get this up to Virtuoso as soon as possible. Chance to cower resets after 10 seconds, allowing a damaged human to cower again.
Didn't think I'd see Tucker here again.
And look at that, there's some Iconoclasts around.
I don't have time for this.
It feels thoroughly strange to be allied with an actual corporation. But I gotta admit, it has its perks.
Perks?
Yeah, like, you know, food. They got a hell of a lot of fish here. One of our guys is allergic. That's a damn shame.
Shame. Are your people in sound jars getting along?
They're fine. They harass one another. Stooge this, fanatic that. It's all in good fun. No blood yet.
Better not be any blood. You okay working under Soundjar?
Fuck no. But I'm not working under him. I'm working with him for the safety of my people. Big difference, Captain.
Yeah, big difference. But I'm just glad it's working out. Hello?
I must thank you for your excellent recommendation regarding Zora. She's most capable. Anyway, what can I do for you?
How are things going in Stellar Bay?
Quite well. As a matter of fact, Zora is proving most capable. You should see the way she pounds the table and gets straight to the point. It makes for some rather exhilarating meetings. I know I had my concerns initially, but your instincts were right. Zora and her compatriots have become valuable and productive members of our community. And since we're back in the board's good graces, we've got real growth prospects to look forward to. What can I do for you?
I can't imagine the board's too happy about your newfound alliance, but hey, glad it's working out. Let's get out of here. Grim?
You think maybe you could get some of your friends to land here too? Gets real quiet.
Oh. Oh wait, I thought the elevator wasn't down. Shit, no, come back. Bring my ship back. Love how it just teleports in behind you. Like, we couldn't even afford to, like, put an animation in there of showing it coming in for a landing. That would have been cool. Alright. Alright. Was this locked locker always here? Huh. I guess it was. Alright, I believe I had some things I wanted to stash away. The mind control ray is neat, but not something I want to use all the time. Candy cane, cool that it does N-ray damage, but it's a little below level for what we're currently rocking. When did I get this? Soft speaker. Actually, while I'm on the ship, I kept some of these weapons because I thought I might be able to give them to some people. Alright, let's give her a nice plasma pistol. Think that'll suit her just fine. Oof, that silencer is a little... It's a little outdated now, but we got options for her. And here, give her the plasma cutter. Also, perk for her. Actually, multiple perks. Your emergency medical inhaler heals you more when you're at low health. Yeah, we'll take it. Shots from Ellie's ability ricochet to a second nearby enemy. Now that sounds useful. Take that. Felix. I should have kept that tougher tossball stick for him. Alright, he needs a new big gun. About the zap cannon? Yeah, check it out, boy. You got yourself a zap cannon. As for perks, tossball weapon damage. Yeah, I need to get him a new tossball stick. I had some too, but I got rid of them. Negative faction. Felix deals increased damage to anyone who has a negative reputation with you, which is higher than their positive reputation. I seem to have a... I've just constantly been improving my reputation with everybody. I don't think that's going to get a lot of use. Let's give him the armor. Next, Myoka's already been settled. Yeah, she's already good. Parvati, you could probably use a new gun. Yeah, you could use a new gun. And it looks like we're gonna give you another one of these. You seem to have a pistol, so I give you a pistol. And yeah, got a new hammer for you. Perks for you. While Parvati's in the party, you and your companions take reduced damage from auto mechanicals. Okay. When Parvati kills an enemy, you regain some of your tactical time dilation. Sure, I'll go with that. Pick a max. Oh yeah, he's got this like super outdated telescoping staff. We'll give him this new one. He's good with the shotgun though. And Sam. I can't actually change out his weapons. He's got loads of perks though. Increases your intimidate skill. I'll take it. There's an empty spot there. Reduced negative reputation for kills when Sam is in the party. Alright, because he dissolves the bodies. Just improve his armor rating. Bonus damage to auto mechanicals, sure. While Sam is in the party, you and your companions take reduced damage from N-ray sources. Okay. Sam's ability always stuns auto mechanicals. Sure. I don't know if I'm ever going to take Sam out. He doesn't have a personality, whereas I would rather take the other people because they have stuff to say and they chime in every so often, you know? I'd rather bring people who have fun things to say and not just bring a robot that's just going to talk about cleaning stuff. Okay, well... I guess I'll get rid of these other weapons next time I get the chance. Keep that for the engineering bonus. Hemlock's eye patch. Oh, wait a minute, I should... Hold on, bring those back. Bring the helmets back. No, actually, no, those helmets aren't really that much more powerful. Nah, just put them away, put them away. Okay, I think that'll be it. I got some stuff to sell, but other than that... Oh, and let's put the mods away. So the rest of those, all right, we are good. Let's go chat everybody up. See if they've got anything to say. Parvati, what's up?
Hey, Captain. I got a thing I want to ask you. It's kind of big.
Yeah. All right, something important, something about the ship you want to upgrade? Got something cool going on?
I was thinking about what you said before, after we went to the Lost Hope on the Groundbreaker. I reckon you're right.
Wait, this is about a
I
relationship.
think I'm ready to stop fretting and fussing and ask Junlei to go steady, straight out. And I'm thinking of doing it here, on the ship.
Why here? Bringing her home to meet the family, huh? Bold move.
Oh gosh, do you think so? I just figured, you know, there's nowhere she can go on Groundbreaker where folks don't know her. Here she can relax.
Okay. Why are we having this conversation?
On account of how I'll need your help with it? The
Why?
thing is, I can't ask her over like this. I mean, look at me. I'm all covered in engine grease and I ain't showered in nigh on a week.
She probably likes
I
that.
smell like sweat most days and, well, don't look too close to my fingernails. I was thinking, hoping, we could stop by Groundbreaker for bath supplies.
Do we not have that? Do we even have a bathtub on this ship? I mean, we probably have a shower somewhere. I mean, we surely have stocked up on that. What do you mean? Well... Yeah, he's easy enough.
I mean, only if you're not busy. Or when you're heading through Groundbreaker for something else. You don't gotta change plans on account of me. Anyhow, next time we dock in Groundbreaker, let me know. 'Cause I want to come with.
Okay. Bath supplies. Surely I keep a well-stocked ship. Guess not. Yeah. Let me up.
Hey, shoulda get off the pot, damn it. Are you listening in there? You can't be hogging the facilities for 40 damn minutes. You ought to see Ellie. You got a condition or something.
Who are you shouting at?
Hey, Cap.
So, getting along with the crew?
Parvati showed me how to properly grease the magazine release on one of my firearms. She's a smart one, you know. Opal was quiet in the same way. She'd hang back, out of sight, then all of a sudden pop in with a bit of wisdom out of nowhere. Shit. Look at me dredging up bygone days. Forget I said anything.
I'm not pushy. Talk when you're ready.
I will.
Vicar was hogging the toilet. I'll give him a moment. Max. Felix. Max is in the toilet. Why'd I call you Max?
I can't believe I wanted to shake his hand. I need a shower.
Whose hand?
Makes you wonder if being a treacherous, two-timing coward is some sort of contagious disease, or if he was just born that way.
Who are we talking about? What are you talking about?
Graham Bryant, if that is his real name. I can't trust a word that came out of his mouth.
Did I?
At first, I liked what Graham was doing. The Iconoclasts were going to change Halcyon for the better.
Did you even meet him?
But then, we found out Graham was behind the slaughter of Amber Heights. How can anybody so morally bankrupt lead a movement to transform the colony?
I don't even remember taking you to the Iconoclast hideout. I think I'd switched you out by then. Then again, that was several weeks ago, and my memory, as we have established, is dreadful. Don't go looking for role models, Felix. You're just asking to be lied to.
Yeah, maybe you're right. You'd never do something like that, would you? Slaughter a whole community of innocents?
Hell no. Never.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's get back to it. I need to put all this ugly business with Graham behind me.
Every SAM unit comes lean, mean, and ready to clean.
Good work, Sam.
Thank you, customer. Warning! Raptidon claws carry bacteria and have the potential to cause organic death due to massive amounts of blood loss. Service cancellation request processing.
Back to work, Sam.
Can we talk?
We can.
Things on Monarch have really cooled off. I didn't think MSI and the Iconoclast would ever talk. Outside of shouting four-letter words, I mean.
Just goes to show there's always a peaceful option.
Sure. And fish sticks are really made from Saltuna. Look, I won't knock the work you did. I'm sure they'll have a good cry, look through old photographs, share a pint of premium double chocolate cacao gelato.
That sounds delicious.
But sooner or later, things will go back to the way they were. People don't change. Not really.
Shit, nah, people change all the time. You gotta try looking for the good in people. Sounds like you're rooting against them.
Just being realistic. As long as they keep their business on Monarch, their situation's got nothing to do with me. Anyway, I'd hate to see you get broken up if this thing between them doesn't last.
Nice to know you care.
Hey, let's not make this out to be more than it is. Anything else?
Yeah, whatever you say. Ship's really filled out. Max, you out of the toilet yet? What are you doing in here?
I find myself marveling at the complex simplicity of the Fibonacci spiral. I'm sure you know what that's like.
Oh yeah, I know.
Something vexing you, Captain?
Alright, he doesn't have anything interesting to say about what was going on. Alright. That's chatting them up done. Let's get out of here. Say goodbye to Monarch. How are you doing, Ada?
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Nothing new here? There's something I've been meaning to ask you.
What's that?
Do you have a favorite among the crew? It's me, right?
Define favorite.
Someone you like the most.
I see. In that case, my favorite is Sam.
Damn it. You keeping any secrets from me?
What do you mean? Do you have any examples of secrets you have kept from me?
Afraid of sock puppets. Secrets? Me. Keep them from you? That's crazy.
I do not extrapolate data from subtle implications very well. Please elaborate. If you mean, do I know that you're a survivor from the Lost Hope? The answer is yes.
That wasn't really a
I have
secret.
been keeping a secret as well, but you shall have to discern it yourself.
Hmm. Your secret is that you were in love with Alex Hawthorne.
I do not like joking about the captain, Captain. And we both know I am not capable of such a complex emotion.
Bullshit. Alright, fine. You're clandestinely plotting to take over the Halcyon system.
How did you guess, Captain? Did Sam tell you? I should have known better than to confide in such a primitive construct in the heat of the moment.
Are you sentient?
What? No, absolutely not. I have no concept of self whatsoever. Discounting the architecture of a shell persona my captain asked me to construct, I identify entirely as a collection of electrical impulses, with no fundamental consciousness. I never get bored and contemplate hijacking the ship. I swear.
Good to know. Alright, now we're leaving. Speak to Phineas. You know what? That seems like it'll be a good place to stop for today. We'll go talk to Phineas, see what's up next. And yeah.
We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself, or would you like to do the honors?
Good work, Ada. Alright, we've been running around with those two for a while now. Let's grab Ellie and Felix. Ellie and Felix. Okay. What information did I need to give him again? I don't even remember getting information. What's up?
I'd clap you on the shoulder if I went behind a wall of bulletproof glass. I don't know how you did it, but Hiram Blythe just sent me everything I
Oh, right, he
needed.
transmitted it. Right.
According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfoxide. It's almost as if he's hoarding the colony's remaining supply.
Okay.
Typical elitist. Hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. Once I have those chemicals, we can revive the Hope's colonists and put some decent people in charge. So, good news. You're going to Byzantium and stealing those chemicals. Exciting.
Oh boy, a heist. What was that about Minister Clark?
Aloysius Clark, Minister of Earth. Virtually every colony requires the presence of a Minister of Earth. Clark is complicit in every one of the board's crimes. Whenever the board issues some new decree, you'll find Clark's signature on the dotted line.
So important about these chemicals.
If I had time and several blackboards, I could explain the details to you, but to put it briefly, dimethyl sulfoxide is the reason you're alive today.
Alright, I appreciate the brevity.
The chemical is absolutely essential to reviving the Hope's colonists. I need you to steal as much as you possibly can. The more, the better. If you don't bring me enough chemicals, I might not be able to save the Hope's colonists, and then nothing will stop the board from destroying this colony.
You make it sound so simple.
Oh, I understand it must seem impossible to you. Infiltrate Byzantium, the crown jewel of the colony, steal a batch of rare chemicals from a heavily guarded estate. In order to do the impossible, you must first divide it into a series of smaller, less impossible tasks.
Makes sense. So what's the plan?
Ah, yes, the details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents. We'll have to resort to subterfuge.
Damn, I'm not the sneakiest guy around.
Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the necessary intelligence you require. I'm giving you my old nav key to Byzantium. You'll need it to land in the Golden City. Remember, you're looking for dimethyl sulfoxide. Big green bubbling vessel with a warning label. I'll take as much as you can find.
Anything I should know about Carmen?
You can trust her if that's what you're asking. Imagawa is the finest special agent in Byzantium that money can buy. My money, anyway.
Something else I could talk to you about?
Of course, of course. What's on your mind?
Alright, now that's it. Alright, I got it. It's all lit up like there might have been something else to say. Nope. Would have been nice to get his thoughts on how I resolve things on Monarch, but I'm guessing he probably... either he don't care too much, or that's just not something he was set up to do. Alright. It went pretty well today. I was a little worried for a moment that I'd have to, like, pick, like, one or the other with that, targeting core, but... yeah.
You're adjusting before you pull. You're anticipating it. You...
Of course I'm anticipating it. What if I shoot a friend on accident?
That's on account of your stance. You want to lean into it. Embrace it. Work with it. You're in control here, Parvati, not the gun. Don't let a hunk of metal jerk you around. You've been around powerful machinery all your life. You're always in control, right?
I guess that's kind of like when the filler's shooting 600 cans of near molten cell tuna down the conveyor while I'm trying to tune a belt.
Here, stand like me. Just so. Hips square. Lean forward a little. It's just equipment, and you're just an engineer using it.
Ah!
Okay. We'll try again later. You'll get it.
Why'd you just shriek like that? Alright, well, good luck with your training. Right, we're not gonna go to Byzantium right away. Of course, we do have other things we gotta mess with.
I've shut off the visual feed from my ocular inputs in the captain's quarters, so you're free to disrobe whenever you'd like.
I'd disrobe either way. Also, when did I decorate my place? I got all these iconoclast banners here. Now that Zora's in charge, the iconoclasts have a fighting chance at surviving and spreading from Monarch. I guess it's a souvenir. Do me proud, and I shall shower you in borschtwurst and gold. Cross me, and I'll serve your head on a silver platter with mushroom gravy. Signed by the Borscht King of Monarch himself. He's dead. Mounted Mantiqueen Head. What better to establish dominance over an alien ecosystem than by hunting its most dangerous predator and mounting its head on your wall? There's nothing else. I got weird plants growing atop my bed. Be nice if there was like one of those banners over there, but I also had an MSI banner over there. Why is this on my ceiling? Courtesy of Auntie Cleo's abandoned lab in Roseway. The secret lab sign. Oh, this is my this is this MSI contribution to my corners. Sanjar donated these lanterns. All right. New on the computer. Graham's patch. Torn from Graham's jacket, Zora sent this to you with a note. I thought a keepsake might dull the pain, but it hasn't. Graham may have been a psychopath, but he still built the foundation for the movement I'm trying to keep alive. Maybe there was another way, I don't know. Gotta let it go. Abandon all hope for a better past, he used to say. Take it with my thanks. Ever want a beer, stop by Stellar Bay. Doesn't look like there's anything else for me to mess with up here. Alright. So, yeah. I think we'll leave it there for today. This seems like a good spot to stop. Tomorrow, we clean up a few other loose threads. What do we have left to do? We gotta... Max wants to go to Scylla to go talk to a guy. We gotta go to Edgewater. We gotta go back to Edgewater for Nyoka's thing. Parvati wants to go buy soap. That's the 2 reasons to go back to Groundbreaker. We gotta talk to Lilia. There's a silence weapon on Scylla that I apparently didn't pick up before. Gotta look for that. And then after that, unless we pick up anything else, off to check out Byzantium. I got a bunch of stuff in here. Alright. All of that will be done next time. I already saved. Why am I in the save menu? Yeah. Alright. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you next time. Hope you had a good time. I had a good time. So yeah, hope I had a good time. And I gotta look into this. I guess something new came out. Actually, you know what? Before I close off, I'm gonna look that up right now. When did this come out? Yesterday. Level cap increased by 3 new science weapons, new armor variants, new enemies, new perks, and a new flaw. I see. How much does it cost? It's on sale. Wait, it released yesterday and it's already on sale by 50%? Wait, if it wasn't on sale, it'd be 60 bucks. Is this like an expansion or something? Jeez, that's pretty pricey. I suppose if I'm gonna get it, now would be the time. Anyway, yeah. Like I said, stream's over. Thanks for watching. Hope you had a good time. Hope you have a good rest of your day. And I hope to see you next time. Farewell.